Let's get this thing cracking, man. Let's get this thing going. It's gonna be a good live stream, as usual. 1 second. 1 second. Shout out to Mr. Slippery Beats. I need to hear this after the month of August. I had was awful dating and hookup wise. Shout out to Mr. Sean Robinson. If you like to join the stream, there's the link. There is the link. One second. Shout out to Mr. Andrew Bryant. I came across a video, and a lot of guys are getting caught in these webs, right? So press one if you can hear me too. So you're dealing with women and you're getting caught up because you haven't did the work, right? You're probably excited to get with a woman, you're excited to have a girlfriend or a wife, whatever the case may be, and you haven't properly vet her. You haven't. We're gonna go over this video. We'll go a lot of clips. I'm gonna try to get through all of them. But this is important, man. I'm gonna do this on the main channel too. But man, let's get into it.
Go through.
So this guy is about to get engaged, right? Or excuse me, I believe he's engaged. And I saw the first 30 seconds. So the video was about, I want to say the video is like 4.5 minutes long. And it's wow, man. It's crazy. Check this out. And you guys, again, you guys are more than welcome to jump in on the live stream. We had like a full panel, like freaking 360. We had like 9 people on the panel yesterday, which is great. Bouncing ideas off, talking about different things. That was good. Yeah, his thing. Guys do still want a relationship though, because a lot of time, like relationships for a lot of guys, something more long term. As you on your grind, as you are working towards your goal, what often happens is you need peace, right? You need structure. You can't be out here this and that and that. It's kind of like the Deshaun Watson thing, when he was on the Texas. He had all these different massage parlors, and then he just happened to get caught up. Now, I'm not saying you're not on the Deshaun Watson level. You would never will be status or money wise, but the thing is, a lot of guys want something more concrete, right? Because when you're going out to work and you're going over here, you're like, man, I gotta, never commit. The moment you do, it's the beginning of the end. I don't believe that. It's not the beginning of the end. B1-66er. It's the end for men if they get married, I believe. Like when a woman, I don't ever say I commit to a woman. A woman's committed to me, which means she's committed to my purpose. I'm committed to my purpose and what I'm doing in life. A woman is supposed to be committed to you, and she's supposed to be your helpmate and what you're doing in life. That's what's supposed to happen. All right, let's get to this video. And guys, again, if you want to jump on the live stream, there is the link. Join me. We had a good panel yesterday. The past 2-3 live streams, it was real good. So there's the link again. If you guys, shout out to Jeremy Warner. If you guys like to contribute to the church, there's the Cash App, $ Darius M4. My PayPal somewhere, somebody put the PayPal link or something like that. So check this out. This is very, man, listen to this. Check this out.
You really don't want to go through it with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't. Not getting married.
Why? Because you just want to do it for the gram. Like you just want to show off for social media.
We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue, everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Do y'all hear the tone of her voice? Big money, big wedding, big dress, blinged out. And this is how a lot of conversations go. This happened to just be recorded by this guy. He's trying to get married, and as you can see, this female is sitting on the bed, very masculine. She's sitting on the bed, and she's talking about what she's not gonna accept. Exactly, masculine hood rat. She does sound like she's from New York. Hey, a lot guys, y'all from dudes that from New York, man. Y'all be having it hard. I live in Chicago, but them New York chicks, man. Somebody said the mic doesn't sound clear. Guys, press 1 if my mic is good, if y'all can hear me. All right, let's get to it. Listen to her. I'm gonna rewind it back. Now, this is 5 minutes of him. The fact that he's going back and forth with it, though.
You really don't want to go through it with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't. I'm not getting married.
Because you just want to do it for the gram. Like, you just want to show off
for the gram. I
for social media.
Me. We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your little cousins and your peers. I thought we was doing this for us, though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do.
Honestly, she, from the looks of it, I'm just appearance-wise, she doesn't look like she's worth all that. And she's masculine. Look how she's talking to him. No telling what other conversations has been going on.
Do it how I said I want it done.
Well, we can't do it how us though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done.
She said we could do it how I said I want it done. That's crazy. She telling you how she want to get married. You better do it like this. And when you see a woman pointing or doing like this, directing with her hand, that's masculine. Like this, or like this, or like a lot of chicks used to do this in high school when I was in school. They said, "Yeah, this is gonna happen. Do it like what you gonna do?" And they used to clap their hands like that. I know. Maybe chicks still do that. I don't know. I haven't seen many. But when a woman starts using her hands, you know, she's just walk away, bro. Just walk away.
Your peers. I thought we was doing this for us, though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done. If we can't do it how I said I want it done, then we don't have to do it at all. I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse?
A lot of these women, they don't care about you, man. They don't care about you. She should be grateful to take a man's last name. A lot of these guys, most of these chicks, they think that they're better than you. They just think that, you know what, you're a means to an end. And, right, that it. Exactly. Is that a female? Yeah. That's a female. The guys who like to join the stream, there's the link.
Like, that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like, you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
I'm being cheap, but you want a whole cruise right now. Okay, you ain't had to pay a dollar.
Okay.
Oh, so they on the cruise. That's why I was like, why is that balloon right there? I was wondering, like, okay, so they on the cruise. So they on the cruise, and she had to pay nothing. He ain't got no backbone. She said, dude ain't got no backbone. She's the man in the relationship, and he's the woman.
Like getting married at a courthouse. Like, that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like, you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
Mad cheap and mad weird? That can't, like, man, who do these dudes be? Like, do y'all be that desperate for relationships, man?
I'm being cheap, but you want a whole cruise right now. Okay, you ain't had to pay a dollar.
Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm used to dealing with people with money, who are able to get me whatever I need, whenever I want it, however I want it. You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that, because you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know what I come from. So
I'm saying, but you know, it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Anything you ask for,
you acting like it.
Anything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm saying?
This
is the one thing.
That's what happened. Everything she asked for, she got. And some men will put up with anything for sex, man. That's why I said, man, y'all gotta be able to lead these chicks, man. Y'all can't be afraid to walk away. How much should I save to reach 1K? Um, how when do you want to get to 1,000? When do you want to get to 1K? That's the question. When and what are you using the 1K for? Maybe you just want to save 1K, but depending on what you want to do. Let's continue. Well, I don't think he's a bad looking guy, but the thing is, like a lot of guys, I don't know what it is. They just don't have a backbone. They're afraid. And they're on a cruise. And she talking to him like this, you mad cheap, you mad weird. Like what?
You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that. Because you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know what I come from, so
I'm saying, but you know,
He said you can start saving when you can start saving after you make it red. Guys, make sure you donate to the church, man. Support the stream.
it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Anything you ask
you
for,
acting like it.
anything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
Everything
this is
but
the
this.
one thing.
Nah, that's not what I'm used to. So give me exactly what I'm asking for, and there's no problems.
She said, give me exactly what I'm asking for, and there's no problems. Guys, some of y'all might think this is a skit, but this ain't no skit. This is for real. This is what happens when you don't have no backbone, man. This is exactly what happens.
So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband?
If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy because it makes you feel
Nah, I
better,
don't want to.
if it makes you feel better saying sugar daddy, then say that. But
I mean, that's what you put me in the
I'm
mind
not putting you
of.
in the
Like,
category as being a sugar daddy. I'm
Look,
just telling you what I'm
look,
used to.
now-
You
now
know what I
she-
come
now she
from.
feel
You know what I'm
crazy.
used to. You know
You
what I'm
sound
used
crazy.
to. So I don't care how it sounds.
You're putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding
It
because
could be that.
like how you sound.
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay, then.
All
So
right
what are you
then.
complaining about?
What you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done. Like,
No, it's not.
talking about?
I obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
whatever I see that I
you gonna
want.
say you want
Listen, man. He said, whatever I see that I want. This ain't no skit, man. This is for real. This is for real. He probably doesn't even sleep with her anymore. Marriage is a lose-lose for me. You get nothing but headaches and disrespect. That's what I'm saying. Like, women don't make it appealing for men to get married. Like, make it desirable. Like, when you see stuff like this, like, you always see the bad videos and bad clips about marriage and women doing dudes dirty. She making demands. The fact that she's just in a relationship, she should be happy, man. Like the fact that she has a dude. The fact that some dude want to be with her. That's something like, man, a lot of like I'm telling you, man. Most men, that's why people don't like podcasts like mine. That's why people don't like channels like ours that teach men how to value themselves. Because if there's no channels like ours to expose this stuff and teach you, man, hey, you are valuable, you deserve this. A woman should be doing this. A woman should be doing this. You should expect it. Like if there's no podcasts or channels like ours, women can easily get what they want. They can easily get these suckers. They just throw they simp net out there, a simp line, and they just reel y'all in. This is why women don't like. They say, "Oh, this your channel's misogynistic," all these different things. They don't want you to wake up and see your value. They want you to be just like this.
I don't care how it sounds.
You're putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding because
It could be that.
like how you sound.
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay, then.
All
So
right
what are you
then.
complaining about?
What you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get.
She said, "Get it done, then." Like a drill sergeant, actually. A drill sergeant has way more sex appeal than her. Like she sounds like a drill sergeant. They get it done, then. They get it done, then. Listen,
putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding
It
because
could be that.
like how you sound.
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay, then. So
Alright
what are you
then.
complaining about?
What you mean can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done. Like
No, it's not. Obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So.
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I
want. You
want.
gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just
And I expect you to get it.
I mean,
Dude, it's like she said, and I expect you to get it. I've never seen anything like this. Like I've seen women like be on some entitled stuff. Like, yeah, I want a guy who pays my bills, but this is an actual conversation. Like we've seen chicks on TikTok and social media, like, he has to buy me flowers every month. He has to take me. I want a guy to take me on a nice date once a month. I want a guy to, stuff like that. But this is a whole different animal, man. Listen to this.
Obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So.
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I want.
You gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just
and I expect you to get it.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know. We're not seeing eye to eye on this. Like
at this point, then if we're not seeing eye to eye, I don't think it's gonna work then.
You got to be a man out here, man. Man, dude. Guys, join the stream. Get on the panel with me. Hop on. Let's discuss this mess. This is sick, dude. This is not even a red flag. This is like I don't know what type of flag this is. This is just sick, man. This is insane. Yeah, they get it done. And she said so quick too.
Whatever I see that I want.
You gonna say you want a big behind done. Like
no, it's not. Obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So.
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I want.
You gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just
and I expect you to get it.
I mean,
she said so, and I expect you to get it. Like just so quick. She ain't even attractive, bro. Like, forget like you never heard her talk. She ain't even appealing like that. She ain't my cup of tea. Maybe y'all take that.
Okay.
I don't know. We're not seeing eye to eye on this. Like
at this point, then if we're not seeing eye to eye, I don't think it's gonna work then. Because that's just what it's gonna be.
Maybe you should work.
I don't need to work.
That might help. Like
I don't need to work. That's the purpose of being in a relationship.
Y'all heard that? She said that's the purpose of being in a relationship. So she don't gotta work. This is why I told you. This is why I wouldn't be one of these relationships, bro. Because they ain't trying to work. They're trying to get resources. They're trying to get security. They're trying to get dates and bills paid. This is why women pressure you into relationships. This is why they pressure you into marriage, because you are their retirement plan. After they done everything they wanted to do, after they hooked up, after they slept around, after they dated the bad boys or tried to, keep them. Now it's time for you to pay. And here's what I noticed: the older a woman gets, the higher her expectations. He's not married. He's, from what I see, they on a cruise. Let me wind it back. So for some of you guys that just probably came in, he said they want you to provide but don't want to play their part. Exactly. Here's my thing too. As a man, you provide and you're there, you're on point, you work out, you're in shape, your teeth is on point, everything you do is right. Why can't she say, hey, I'm gonna bring you another woman? You can have another woman, you can hook up with other chicks. You're doing all these different things. And what are you getting as a man? Like, what are you getting? Realistically? What are you getting? Shout out to Slippery Beats.
you really don't want to go through with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't. I'm not getting
Why?
married.
Because you just want to do it for the gram. Like you just
No,
want
I
to
don't
show
want to do it
off
for the gram. I
for
want to do it
social
for
media.
me. We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your
I
little
don't
cousins
care.
and your
I don't care. It's
your
not about
peers.
flexing.
I thought we was doing this
It's
for
not
us though.
about- we are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done.
why
If
we
we can't
gotta-
do it how I said I want it done, then we don't have to do it at all. I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse? Like that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
I'm being cheap, but you
Because
want a
you
whole
are being
cruise
cheap.
right now.
Okay,
You
and
ain't had to pay
We in
a
a
dollar.
cruise. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm used to dealing with people with
They're on a whole cruise, and she ain't have to pay $1. That's what I'm saying, man. These chicks be entitled, bro. Real talk. They're just entitled. This ain't no skit. Is it a skit?
money, who able to get me whatever I need, whenever I want it, however I want it. You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that, cause you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know what I come from. So
I'm saying, but you know, it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Anything you ask
you
for,
acting like it.
anything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm saying? But
Everything
this is
but
the
this.
one thing.
Nah.
This not a skit. I can tell when things are a skit. This ain't no skit. See, the reason why you think it's a skit is because you're like, man, this can't be. Like, I know some chicks that's entitled and bad attitude, but you like, this can't be. No, this don't sound like no skit. Just how he's talking. Listen to how he talk.
Say that. If you broke, just say that, cause you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know what I come from. So
I'm saying, but you know, it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Anything you ask
you
for,
acting like it.
anything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm saying? But
Everything
this is
but
the
this.
one thing.
Nah, that's not what I'm used to. So give me exactly what I'm asking for, and there's no problems.
So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband?
If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy, because it makes you feel
I don't want to.
If it makes you feel better saying sugar daddy, then say that. But
I mean, that's what you putting me in the
I'm
mind
not putting
of.
you in the
Like,
category as being a sugar daddy. I'm
Look,
just telling you what I'm used to.
now-
You
now
know
she-
where I come
now she
from.
feel
You know what I'm
crazy.
used to. You know what
sound
I'm used
crazy.
to. So I don't care how it
You're
sounds.
putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding because
It could be that.
like how you sound.
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay, then.
All
So
right,
what are you
then.
complaining about?
What you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done. Like,
No, it's not.
talking about?
I obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So.
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop,
RT, the brand says she might have a fat, probably a big butt though. Still, that don't. Nah, man. Some dudes will do that for like. Some dudes will put up with a lot. I'm serious. Some dudes are like, man, she attractive, but she don't look. She don't even. I couldn't even do it, man. Are glasses a turn off to women? Um, it depends on how you wear them. But from what I've been told, yes. As far as turn off, because the reason why glasses are a turn off because for a lot of women, they think like nice guy, right? When women see like a glass, they think nice guy. Because the first thing women look at, okay, they look at your face. Then they say, okay, let me work their way down. And they look at your shoes and everything. So when they see glasses, I'm not saying you're a nice guy or a nerd or nothing. That's how women think though. So they don't get wet for you. They're not turned on by that. Said she got the nerve to be talking all of this and she not even attractive. That's how thirsty dudes is. Exactly. Who cares what they really like? Wear what you want. Because here's the thing: when you wear what you want, you're gonna attract the women that like dudes with glasses. A lot of guys they're like, okay, like so for example, I'm a black dude, right? And let's say I'm like, okay, um, I like certain type of women. Well, just be who you are. Just be who you are. And the type of those type of women that you want will want to be with you. Some chicks don't like black dudes. Some chicks don't like tall dudes. Some chicks don't like short dudes. Like, for example, like I dealt with chicks, like I got a YouTube channel. They know what I like. Chicks in the past, they knew what I do. And they were like, some women were like, oh, I can't like rock with that. Or like, you're misogynistic. Or like, I saw your YouTube channel. And then they dip off. Then there's been a few women who like, okay, it's cool. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because, oh, like, what if like she going to find my YouTube channel and look me up and see that I'm exposing this stuff, man? No, the right type of women are going to be with you because they want to be with you. A woman is supposed to fit into your life and follow your program and your lead. Now it's a different story if you know, okay, get in the shower and putting on some fitted or whatever. That's different. And being clean and being presentable. But if you start thinking like, man, like, I gotta specifically really change this about myself. No, be who you are. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna attract the women who like you, who are on your program, and who's gonna follow your lead. Just that simple. And on top of that, exactly, women always come and go. They come and go like crazy. They're in one day, they're out one day. That's just how women are. I'm just being real. Most of these women, they're not even really consistent like that.
Right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I
you
want.
Gonna say you want a big behind house.
It's done if you want to marry me. So.
All right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I want.
You gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just.
And I expect you to get it.
I mean.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I didn't know y'all was backstage. Join the stream. My bad. I didn't know y'all was backstage.
Yeah, no worries, bro. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Join the stream. I didn't know y'all was backstage, man. This will happen when I'm busy going and going. Guys, if you like to join the stream, there's the link. Give me a second. Andrew, sound off. What's going on, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what do y'all think of this chick? Yeah. What do y'all think of this chick?
Bro, I don't find her attractive at all.
Can
like,
you hear me? Oh,
yeah, we hear you.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
All good,
Darius, I'm Andrew. It's nice to meet you, man. I've watched your stream or your channel for a long time now, and I appreciate it.
No problem, brother.
I really do. And
cool.
I appreciate you bringing this video out because it raises a lot of good points. Now, she's saying, well, she wants to do this for our marriage. No, she wants to do it for her.
Exactly.
And that's it. And the problem is really stemming from like social media and the media in general, because it's all these reality TV shows. They go home, they watch these reality TV shows, and they think that's how it's supposed to be in real life. I mean, we as human beings have been only marrying out of love for what, maybe 60 years or 50, I mean, something like that, not long. And it seems to like be turning back to the monetary value kind of thing.
Listen to this chick.
There's no problem.
So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband?
If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy because it makes you feel
I don't want to.
If it makes you feel better saying sugar daddy, then say that. But
that's what you put me in the
I'm
mind.
not putting you in the category as being a sugar daddy. I'm just telling you what I'm used to.
Now she feel crazy. You sound crazy.
So I don't care how it sounds.
You're putting these crazy stipulations on our wedding because
it could be that.
Like how you sound?
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay, then. So what are you complaining about?
What do you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done. Like
no, it's not. Obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So.
All right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
Whatever I see that I want.
You gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just
and I expect you to get it.
I mean,
bro, what's wrong with this guy, man?
Man, I don't know. And this ain't no skit. This is real, man.
Is this real? Bro, she's like
Yeah,
a 2.
That's just pathetic.
she's not even a 2. She's like a freaking like
I mean,
man.
I don't know.
Man,
Man, out of eye on this. Like,
At this point, then if we're not saying eye to eye, I don't think it's gonna work then. Because that's just what it's gonna be.
maybe you should work.
I don't need to
That
work.
that might help. Like,
I don't need to work. That's the purpose of being in a relationship.
He said, I don't need to work. That's the purpose of being in a relationship, man. Guys, let me tell you something. Make sure y'all getting some out of this stuff. Listen, if a woman is in a relationship with you, bro, she better be giving you what you want because you giving her what she wants. She getting the commitment. She getting commitment. She get your sacrifice. She get your resources. She get date. She get all this stuff, man. Make sure you get your just due.
There it is. There,
that might help. Like,
I don't need to
there
work.
it is.
That's the purpose of being in a relationship.
cause you want a sponsor. Like, you don't want to.
I want a man who makes sure I get what I want
You
when I
want.
want it.
You
and how I
want.
Well,
said-
I want
she
to
said, I wanna-
say
she-
another
Go
important
ahead.
point here. It brings
Go
me
ahead.
to another point because, I was saying they go home and watch these reality TV shows and they think that's how it's supposed to be. Well, we're at a point in time where most people can't differentiate between movies and real life. That's how they think. I live in North Carolina. I live in a remote part. I mean, I've been a pickup artist. I've been in the community since I was 19. It's been about 16 years since I've been doing this, and I've watched it change.
were you picking up grandmas?
I've watched it change so much. Like you gotta admit, you see all these like little dating coaches. They make their own channels and stuff like that, and they want you to pay like $250 for a phone call. I mean, for example, like I don't know if you're familiar with Playing with Fire. That guy, Alex. I mean, that guy brought me on, and he just like basically just made fun of my appearance.
Bro, I don't know, but it's kind of when you say you're a pickup artist, it just comes off kind of dorky.
Well, right. Well, that's what it was called back then. It's a PUA. You call it PUA now. That sounds
Yeah, I mean,
better.
it's just getting chicks and being done with it. I
Well,
mean,
that-
why do you have to call yourself a pickup
Well, call it
artist?
what you want. Call it the time of day.
Let's
Call it-
get back to the video. Let's get back to the video.
All right.
Like, you don't want
I want a man who makes sure I get what I want.
This is real. Like this video is real. They ain't not playing games, man.
That's the purpose of being in a relationship.
Cause you want a sponsor. Like, you don't want
I want a man who makes sure I get what I want
You
when I
want.
want it.
You
and how
want.
I
You
want
want a sugar daddy. That's what you
it.
want.
If that's what you want to call it. I want a provider. That's what I call it.
So, you being out here on Nite bring her to the Bahamas, 7 days, bought all her whole wardrobe, paid for everything,
That's what
drinks
you're supposed
and
to
all
do.
that.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not being a provider.
That's your job.
Most
So they in the Bahamas for 7 days. He paid it off for 7 days. He bought her clothes, everything, took everything, and she's just like, "That's your job." This is, man.
daddy. That's what you
If
want.
that's what you want to call it. I want a provider. That's what I call it.
So, you being out here on Nite bring her to the Bahamas, 7 days, bought all her whole wardrobe, paid for everything,
That's what you're
drinks
supposed
and
to
all
do.
that.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not being a provider.
That's your job.
Most girls out there getting Applebee's,
Okay.
and you
That's
still
them.
being
They gonna
ungrateful.
See what I want.
All right, so let's say in an event I couldn't afford no wedding like that.
Then we
Then,
wouldn't be getting married.
so that's what it's about.
That's
then
exactly
it's
what it's
it's about the money.
It's not about the money. It's about what I want, and what I want is.
But
an
I thought what you
extravagant
wanted
wedding.
was me though. I thought we was
Okay.
doing this for our love.
We
You
can
know
do
what I'm
that for
saying?
love. That's
See, I
nice.
just want to live like a normal little, nice little, happy, quiet life. But
That's
she want to
nice.
be all festive
Yes, because I'm a
and
festive person.
try to keep up with
and
the
I like the
Joneses.
best.
Like, That's not
I
what
don't
it's
even know the
about.
Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's
That's
what you said
social
you was
media.
going to give me.
That
So
social
then do
media
that.
stuff
Live
got
up
your
to your
head
words.
messed.
Stop being
That
cheap.
social media stuff.
Live-
Look how she doing her hands, man, dude. This be
Bro,
real, bro. This
Oh
is
yeah.
not.
is this guy, does he like to be dominated? Like, what's his problem? Like,
I
what?
think so too. I think he likes to be dominated. I think I think he's one of those type of guys because there are guys like that who just like to be
Yeah.
told what to do. They like to be dominated. They like to be treated like basically nothing, man.
Yeah, they're submissive. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Live up to
your
your
head
How
words.
messed
Stop
up.
could
being cheap. I'm
Real.
not getting.
Live like a
How can
normal
you
little nice little
seriously
happy.
bear with this? Like, how can you live a
I
life
think he was raised by a
so
single
sad?
mother. Like dudes that's raised by single mothers, they like this is what they deal with. I guarantee he was raised by a single mother. Because what happens is single mothers they don't teach they sons how to actually be men and actually value themselves. This why you think that the fathers don't be around like that. So when he gets old, like this dude get older, he being talked down to, he like, man, I gotta serve the woman. I gotta please her in every single way, even if she disrespecting him. This is sad, man.
Yeah.
quiet life, but
That's
she want to
nice.
be all festive
Yes, because I'm a
and,
festive
and try to
person,
keep up with
and
the
I like the
Joneses.
best.
Like, that's not
I
what
don't
it's
even know the
about.
Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's
That
what you said
social
you was
media,
going to give me.
that
So
social
then do
media
that.
stuff
Live
got
up
your
to your
head
words.
messed.
Stop being
That
cheap.
social media stuff
Live
got
up
your
to your
head
words.
messed
Stop
up.
being
For
cheap.
real.
I'm not getting married at no
I
courthouse.
mean, it's
That don't
nothing
even
cheap
sound
about
right.
me, but I'm just
Like
saying,
that's like a joke right
it's
now. You
we could be using
say
those
what you want.
expenses for other stuff.
Okay.
You
You
know
can
what
make
I'm
more
saying?
money
To-
for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't
You
ask me
is-
to
you is
marry you.
impossible.
Don't ask me to marry you at your no courthouse. That don't even
So
sound
do
right.
you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
I want to
Like,
marry at the venue that I picked out, and that's that. Like, there's nothing else really to talk about. You
I
can give me
don't-
what I want, and don't give me nothing at all. You can marry somebody else at a courthouse. I'm not taking that from you. If you want to get married at a courthouse so bad because that's important to you, you can do it with somebody else.
It ain't. It's just why
Okay.
why spend all the extra money for the
Because
same?
that's what I want. That's
just,
what
just
I
to
want,
have.
and that's what I'm gonna
All
have.
right, so maybe further on down the line,
Okay?
maybe
No.
that could be that
do
could
it right
happen.
the first
But
time, and you don't got to do it again. Do it right the first time.
No, nah, man. Listen, I'm done, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Nah,
what I would have done. I would have
nah. I
walked out
can't.
a long time ago.
I can't even. I can't even. Man, I can't even do that, man. Like you
Bro,
got.
this is humiliation at next levels. Now, why is this man? He's not even bad looking. He has money. Why
He's trying
is
to
he
be
like?
rich.
I'd rather have a pocket pussy, bro.
I don't
like
know. You'd be better
like
off with that. Yeah.
straight up and down. Like listen, like the reason why I'm playing is because I want shout out to Rashad. Az, you guys can sound off too. Get y'all thoughts on this if you haven't said anything yet. Azzy, I think Azzy or Az.
Yeah, as he,
man,
yeah.
yeah, man. What do you think about this, man? And Rashad too. Go ahead, chime in real quick.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt anybody, but I just think it's just a load of crap, man. This is what American men have to deal with, and I
Yeah.
hate to be that guy. 'Cause,
Hold on,
I mean,
so you're somebody's Borgen. Somebody's some sound in the back. I don't know.
Somebody's on the train, bro. Like
guys-
a bullet train.
So, somebody, hey,
Who is that?
I don't know. Hold on.
come,
Yeah, I'll turn my mic off. So it's
That was
not
Rashad. Rashad, make sure you straight.
yeah. But what I was saying, this is the sad reality of black men have to deal with in America. I'm not saying just black men in general, but like black men that messes with American black women. It's like 9 times out of 10 a disaster. It's just a headache. Like
Oh,
it's, I mean, I hate to say it, man, but I usually don't deal with black women, man. I'm black myself, but I can't deal with that attitude and just that masculine energy. Like,
Yeah.
I got time for that.
Well, white women are way worse, in my opinion.
Hey, any American women. Let's just
American women,
face
period.
facts.
Yeah, I don't want to
American
be.
women. Yeah.
I mean, the
Well, everything-
attitude in general is a bit harsher, more masculine, for sure.
Really think that this is what society has ingrained these people to be like. I really do, because people watch this shit on TV or what. Please correct me if I'm like saying there might be certain words I can't say.
Keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
Okay. I got you. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, that's FCC for you, right? I mean, it's so dumbed down, and it's so cliche. I mean, it's just, people want this stuff. People want to see these fights. People want to see people get, 12 o'clock news. They want that kind of stuff. They sell it all day long, and this is why this is the way it is, because
What William Breeze says, white guys have it far easier. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, black women are way 1,000 times more difficult. I'll say at least about 10 times more difficult than black women. Like, man, it's like,
well,
God.
I don't even know the Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's what you said you was going to give me.
That social
so
media stuff
Live
out
up
your
to your
head.
words. Stop being cheap.
That social media stuff
Live
out
up to
your
your
head.
words. Stop being cheap. I'm not getting married at no
I mean, nothing cheap about me, but I'm just saying.
That's like a joke right now.
We could be using those expenses for other stuff.
Okay, you can make more money for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't ask me.
That's how New York chicks talk, like wet.
yeah,
Hey, somebody Borgen, man. Whoever's that.
yeah, somebody.
That's how they say wetting. So they don't say wedding, they say wetting that I want. Let me type it real quick. So this I guess wetting. That's how they say wedding. Women in New York. Oh man. Okay.
Make more money for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't ask me to marry you. Don't ask me to marry you at your Oakland house.
So do you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
I want to marry at the venue that I picked out, and that's that. Like, there's nothing else really to talk about. You can give me what I want, and don't give me nothing at all. You can marry somebody else at a courthouse. I'm not taking that from you. If you want to get married at a courthouse so bad because that's important to you, you can do it with somebody else.
It ain't. It's just. Why spend all the extra money for the
because
same?
Because that's what I want. That's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna have.
Right, so maybe further on down the line, maybe that could be that could happen.
Do it right the first time, and you don't gotta do it again.
Bro, honestly,
when I heard that's what got me. Do it right the first time, and you don't gotta do it again. This ain't no guys. Y'all might think
do it many times, bro. If it doesn't,
y'all might think this is skit. Emperor Caesar says, "Why is he recording?" Some guy, I'm telling you, it be a lot of beta weak dudes out here, man.
Yeah.
Like this, look how he's. I know what's a skit and I know what's not. Like, and here's my thing too. Why would you get? I wouldn't record myself. I wouldn't put myself through this just for like a skit, because your face. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't play right like that. When she said that, for some reason that triggers that.
If you want to get married at a courthouse so bad because that's important to you, you can do it with somebody else.
It ain't. It's just why spend all the extra money for the
because
same?
Because that's what I want. That's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna have.
Right, so maybe further on down the line, maybe that could be that could happen. Do it right the
first time, and you don't gotta do it again. Do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again. If you want to get married at a courthouse, go do that with somebody else. Be cheap with somebody else. But if you want to be with me, you already know.
Man, bro. I don't know who.
Yeah, it's hard to even. It's hard to say.
Are dudes that desperate? Are dudes that desperate?
Sadly, yeah.
It's like the bar. The bar is so low.
Is it really that bad? I mean, I'm shocked.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Like I dealt with the flaking and ghosting and females be on some goofiness, some like just the basic female garbage, But
it is garbage, yeah.
This is
but
real.
She's not forcing him. He's doing it like willingly. That's crazy.
And that's why I think like dudes is like he's raised by a single mom and he just don't know his value, man. Like no telling.
Women have talked to me like that before, man.
But does he really?
I walk straight out. I leave. That's me. But
does he really love her?
I think he doesn't want to be alone.
That's it. It might be it. Maybe they had a good relationship before that, and he's just now finding out what she's all about. That might be. That's my take on it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that is kind of exposed easily earlier on.
Who's gonna marry her though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what dude is? I don't know what dude's gonna put up with that besides this dude.
Bro,
Ever
bro,
had
that's
somebody
brutal.
who can't get
Everything.
sex on a consistent basis and don't want to be, alone, and they just want to settle just so they can have a warm body, but they want to be miserable. That's what they were crippling on me.
I mean, do you know how many women are?
But bro, like this is like, I mean, why does he give up? Why does he give up and just go for that?
All right, they're not married. He could easily just leave right now, just bounce. But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
What
why.
what's the defeatist attitude with men nowadays?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if the point is that we feel somehow weak when the fact is that a man is superior in the in strength and like intelligence.
Yeah, but sometimes
And
that
we're
dick makes
supposed
you
to
do
be the
crazy.
shepherds.
Exactly.
They want us to feel weak. The governments and all this, they also they want you to feel useless because they'll be like, hey, we got all the technology.
To you, you can do it with somebody else.
It ain't. It's just why
Okay.
spend all the extra money for the
Because
same?
that's what I want. That's
Just
what I
to
want,
have.
and that's what I'm gonna
All
have.
right, so maybe further on down the line,
Okay?
maybe
No.
that could be
Do it right
happen.
the first
But
time, and you don't gotta do it again. Do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again. If you want to get married at a courthouse, go do that with somebody else. Be cheap with somebody else. But if you want to be with me, you already know. I already said my piece.
and this is
I
what
said
I
my
put
piece.
up
I'm not gonna
with.
keep talking about it because it's getting redundant at this time.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
you
need
just
to
want to
love ourselves.
You gotta love yourself, man. And if you don't love
Yeah.
yourself, man, this type of stuff gonna happen. Let's get to the next video clip.
The 50-50 conversation.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
Men with children. The 50-50 conversation. Men with no tattoos. Libra men. Men all together.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
People who don't shower. Like, if I see you at 11 o'clock and the next day it's like 8 p.m.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
When guys spit on the ground.
When they grab your waist, when they move past you.
Why did it seem like this women have gotten so entitled, man? I understand having a voice, and everything like that, but it seems like they just got way too entitled. They just talk too much. That's what it just seems like. They just talking and talking and talking.
Just hate it because why? There's no reason. You could just go. Just don't touch me, please.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
Birthday makeup. That's trash. Trash is.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
When women wear their bonnets in class.
All right, why you say that?
They just don't look good.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
When they're ashy, because put on your lotion.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
Bad hygiene. Use some deodorant, okay? It's $2 at the store.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
People that don't communicate. People that like chocolate ice cream.
Hey, what's your biggest egg?
When a woman's bathroom is completely dirty, it'd be the most prettiest girls that have the most trash bathrooms. Look like a war zone in there.
Crazy.
Bro, I mean, it's gonna get worse probably before it gets better.
And let me ask you guys this: when do you think it's going to get better? When do you think?
I'll say this. I actually believe it's gonna get better when you get better, and you just. Yeah, is someone walking?
I don't know. Somebody was walking.
Bro, I was like,
AK,
bro.
that's you walk. I think that's you walking, AK.
No, it's not me, bro. It's not me. I'm chilling.
Somebody's literally, and it's not like walking through the city or on the sidewalk. That's not like somebody's walking either through a forest or on gravel.
Yeah, it's really
leave.
loud. Like it's gonna bury a body or something. Bro.
Who's walking, man? Wait, where y'all walking? I ain't gonna ask, man, but So we've heard
Oh man.
we've heard trains. I've heard trains. We've heard all types of different things, man.
Bro, we gotta hear an airplane crash.
Wow.
Wha- Oh wow. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Hey,
And what man?
let's
All right, let's keep going, man. I think that was the guy that just left. The stream just left. Guys, if you want to join the stream, guys, click on the link. Oh,
Egg.
When they're ashy. 'Cause
oh man, where were we at, man?
Wow. That was bad, bro.
Forest,
Oh.
gravel, forest, something.
Everybody, today we are going to
I think I touched on this chick once before. This is a chick who. Now, I'm not gonna play her yet. What do y'all think of her? What do you think of her, AK or yeah?
Yeah,
What,
I
just looking
already,
at her.
bro, I just get the slut vibes from her, just looking at her. And I'm not gonna take her. I also get the feeling that scammy feeling. But yeah, that's maybe my prejudice because I've seen so many TikToks where women are trying to like deceive people into thinking they're giving good advice when they're actually giving really trash advice.
Rashad, there you go. And I'm gonna play her in a second. She said she's a grifter. I think I saw her. I think I did her. Did I do this video before? I think I did it in the live stream. Shout out to Rashad. What do y'all think of this chick when you first see her? Somebody say I haven't seen this lady before. She's been burned by guys a lot. I just think of like, personally, I think she like black dudes. I'm just gonna be honest. I get that. I get that feel. She is a little bit. I didn't say she's chunky. She's a little bit thicker. I just get the feeling she like. Slipper B said I straight run through her. What would you give her from a scale of 1 to 10? Rashad, AZ, AK, you can sign off. I would give her.
I mean, she's definitely. I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, she's definitely hot. Like she got that body. I mean, her face is kind of the slut face. So, I find her like, yeah, attractive in that sense.
She definitely has OnlyFans. I can definitely tell by her body and her physique.
Yeah, it's like honestly, some chicks you just look at her, she only got to stand up. You could just tell, like she has that physique type of. She just looks like. So let's get into it.
What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to talk about why men leave the US to find traditional wives. It's not only because they want traditional wives. There is a little bit more to that. Stay tuned to find out. I know we always talk about what and how women think about the passport bro movement, but there's really more to it than a man just wanting to leave the country trying to find a traditional wife.
I'll run through her. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, she's hot, bro. We can't deny it. You know?
I don't say she's hot. I just think like I don't think so something about her doesn't make her long term. Something about her doesn't make her long term material.
No, short, definitely not something serious, but like she makes you. She
What
makes
is it,
the
though?
animal inside you come out. That's what I'm saying.
What is it though?
I don't know. She gives me that vibe that it just makes the aggressive side of me come out, like the animal side. Some girls, some women just do that. It's messed up. It's
out
like
there who
some
may be like myself.
sexual, tense energy.
Yeah, so some women have that energy of
She said to me, "Are you not attracted to me anymore?"
That's Tyrese. You know, I'm trying to pull up another clip. I got a lot of clips in here. A lot of clips. Give me a second. Hey guys, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask away, man. Got a lot of clips.
Yeah.
I should have organized.
I've been
Anything.
following you for a long time now, so it's like I got most of your answers.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up another clip. I should have named the clips.
Had any long-term relationships?
Yeah.
Aren't there guys that you know right now that would jump at the chance to be in a relationship with you?
No.
She lying. And guys, here's the thing too. This is why dating is such a bad move for a lot of men, and why it's not working out for women is because for some reason so this is how a woman's mind thinks. This is how she thinks. She's like, okay, I have this ideal guy in mind. Maybe I'm using for myself. Maybe he's 6'3" and he's black and he's tall and whatever the case. In their mind, they're probably like, okay, I want this guy to commit to me and give me resources and marry me. But that guy oftentimes doesn't have to. He don't have to. He's too attracted to you. He doesn't need to give you what you want. A lot of women, that's why they're frustrated, because they want a specific type of guy to wine and dine, to marry.
No, but it makes
take
sense.
serious.
They're looking to the top elite. Like they want to be with the top 1% if they could.
They want Leonardo DiCaprio pretty much. They want to commit to him, but he just kicks him to the curb and he's done with him.
I'm not a woman though. That's why I try to fathom, like, why can't you just go for the guy in your friend zone? Like, what's so bad about him? Like what are you trying to seek?
But they're looking for power, status. Well, they're looking for these status symbols. So the more power, like if you, let's say you're a diplomat, you're gonna be very attractive because now you have some kind of political power, you have status, you have special licenses when you drive. You can speed without getting tickets. So they look for power, status. Well, they're looking for the shiny things in life, and not all, obviously, general rule.
I just think women, a lot of these women, I know they're attracted to status and power and everything like that, but at the same time, like
they're also attracted to animals.
Is hypergamy that like powerful that women like, man, I gotta have the best of the best of the, like, I don't think
there is, bro, hear me out. Honestly, the more I reflect on it, I kind of understand, because women are kind of very emotional. It leads them to easier to be deceived. That's why it's so important for us to lead them. But anyways, they're gonna want to they have this dream of having this, high status man. It's just, they see it in the movies from growing up. They look up to their fathers, hopefully, not always, but anyways, they have this dream, and you can't, like, it makes sense. Like, even if obviously they would want the best. It sounds sick, but it makes sense if you reflect.
And for some reason, all women think they deserve the best. Like, what's wrong with that guy who's nice? What's wrong with that guy? Like, why do you have to have a dude who's jacked in a chiseled jawline and is wealthy? Why?
It was really frustrating. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man. No,
I was going to piggyback on that. Like, it's not even the very attractive women. It's the 6 and 5s and 4s, that, you think they'll be more submissive and be more like, tolerable. But no, they're on that same wavelength. It's like the, attractive, like, IG models. Like, it's all screwed up with dating. Like, it's the average below average chicks with these demands. They don't even look at a, basic dude's way or average guy's way. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's what gets me frustrated. Like, someone who's, not even on my level, even below me, thinks she's like a 10. And that's why dating is just so screwed up. Like, no one doesn't want to be with their level or rank. They want the highest of the highest for you know, for women in general, not even the attractive ones, but even the ugly ones. Like it's just crazy. Like it's frustrating. And the U.S.
like women, they would rather share an attractive alpha male. They'd rather share an attractive alpha successful dude than to just settle down and be with the average guy. I don't even want to say beta, because most men are average. Like,
but bro, just like for example, I personally, I would never have something serious with a girl that I don't find cute and that she has this shyness, feminine acting, like feeling to her, because that's just my standard. And I guess these women
we're talking, okay, like you said shy, cute, and feminine. That's like, that's easy. We're talking about women who are talking about, like, okay, I want a guy who's tall, who's attractive, who makes good money, who's successful, who has a business, he's an entrepreneur. Here's how crazy it is.
That's true, actually.
This is what women want. They want a guy who has a lot of women, but only chooses them. That's why it's so insane. Like, they want a guy, like, if you can get women, they're like, okay, he's a player, he can get women, but I only want him to pick me. Like, what? And this is why they be single and alone. Like, I'll say this: if a woman senses you can't get women or whatever, then she's like, man, I don't want this dude. You know?
And it's frustrating. That's why a lot of men are going overseas to like Colombia and, you know, Brazil, Africa, Southeast Asia, because they don't want them to deal with this kind of crap. But the sad reality is, not a lot of men could drop like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 and go overseas and stay there for a while and try to find a wife. You know, people making 50, 60 a year don't got the vacation time, have the resources. So until you get to that level, kind of stuck dealing with, you know, with the current options and stuff. You know, it's just a unfortunate situation, you know, dating as a regular guy here.
Like, dating as an average regular guy, it's like, man, it can be very hard. Now, do I say I'm average and basic? I mean, I think most men are just average. Even if I got a YouTube channel, I just think most men are just, you know, the average everyday guy.
I think
go ahead.
there is, I wouldn't say you're average, definitely not. But also, where do we draw the line? Because you can make over six figures if you really put into it, like your time and your intelligence. So having, like, going to the gym and making money is something most men, if they do spend the time, they can be successful. But a lot of people are just not gonna do that in general. So where do we draw the line? Because they're not only asking for like a man that's well trained and has six figures. They're looking for like just complete delusional things that don't exist.
Man, I just think that a lot of women are just gonna have to suffer, man. Like,
Well, they
because when
want you to be a king. Like, they want you to have political power. They want you to have like some serious status in the world now. It's being, you know, the hypergamy is leveling up, bro.
hypergamy is like like it's women out there. How crazy this is? They're overweight. Let's say they weigh like 225. They want a dude who's in shape and who's attractive, like, and who like, it just like I don't even get mad like that. I don't even get mad. I just, because I want answers to things, right? Because let's admit, we're truth seekers. We look for solutions, and I'm like, is that your solution as a woman to reject that average guy? I mean, I'll say this: even average guys are far better looking than these other chicks, in my opinion. Average guys are far better looking than that. Matter of fact, average guys are more attractive and are far better than average women. Because when you look at it, an average man, let's say he makes what, 60, 70,000 a year, right? That's still pretty decent.
Absolutely, it is.
Depending where you live, right? So the thing is, these average women, I don't want no dudes average, but you're basic. That man can provide. That man can take care of himself. That man can do all these different things. Emperor Caesar, what's going on, man? Danny, what's going on?
I think once the women realize that guys want pussy and guys are willing to like thirst and do whatever, spend whatever, I think they start getting a real sense of entitlement. It's the same way when a guy is selling drugs, getting a whole lot of money. He start go like when he was broke, he'll go in the store and be like, "Fuck, I can't afford this shit." But once he start making money and getting a whole lot of money, his attitude inside that sneaker store is like, "Man, I might buy the whole fucking rack." Like he gets a certain attitude. I think these women, a lot of guys are doing a lot of weird shit for them, and you got women like you said, fat, overweight, sloppy, whatever. They're starting to get a lot of confidence and shit like that, and they'll turn guys down. But what they don't realize is a lot of that shit is delusion, and they're gonna wake up at 40, 50, like, oh shit, I'm single. But that's the fate they gotta realize later in life.
A lot of women get it confused as far as them having sexual options versus guys who actually want to be with them. Because even if a man's like a 7 out of 10, he'll have sex with one who's a 4 out of 10. He'll smash her real quick, but he ain't like he gonna want to be with her. Shout to Danny and Emperor Caesar. Guys, sound off. What do you think about red flags in women, the delusion? I mean, go ahead, give us your take on any and everything. If you have a question for me or the panel, go ahead.
First of all, can you guys hear me?
Is this Emperor or
yes,
Danny?
Yes, Emperor Caesar.
Okay, what's going on, man?
My real name is Dr. Martin, and I migrated to the United States 10 years ago, and I went to medical school. One thing I would say, you guys should listen to Darius. This guy is a pure legend.
Yeah, I appreciate
this
it,
guy. This guy is my age. He's my age mate, and I have spread his gospel around Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, and we have been brainwashed so much that listening to Darius since I moved to Buffalo, New York, has really, really changed my mentality, my perspective, and actually opened my eyes. This guy, you guys should listen to him. He is so. This guy is so great. This guy is so. Oh my God, I'm so impressed.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say. I'm just here to, to acknowledge this guy. Extremely intelligent, and he is a lifesaver. I'm telling you.
I'm a normal guy like you, man. I'm a normal guy with a camera right here.
Out, bro.
And a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Danny, what's going on?
That's all
man?
I need to say. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, brother? You hear me?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Emperor Caesar, Doctor. Yes, I can hear you, Danny. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
What do you think about any questions you have? Or you want to comment on anything or whatever you want to talk about?
As of right now, I'm still tuning in.
You said what?
No, I'm just waiting for the video.
Oh, okay. That's Emperor Caesar. Oh, you walking through the house, huh? You straight.
No, I'm kind of a passport bro. I recently got married. I got married to my wife. She's 21, and she's a virgin. Very traditional. And
where'd you meet her? Where'd you meet her?
I went back to the mother's land. This is our picture. This is our wedding picture. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, we all can see. Okay.
Yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, very traditional. And
you better where'd you meet her? You said where'd you meet her?
I have to travel back to the motherland to get her.
No, I mean where? Like what country?
Nigeria.
Oh, you better Nigeria. Okay.
Yeah. I went to travel. Yeah. So.
And so how did you? So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 33.
33, and you said she's 21.
21. Yeah.
Okay, and you're Nigerian as well. Both of you guys Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you? So how did you? So did you like get online, or did you just go back to Nigeria? Did you was it arranged, or how did it go? How did you?
So when I came here, I kind of dated over, I would say, over 100 women in the United States. And it was hard for me to find this traditional woman, like you always say, who is naturally attracted to you, who wants to follow your lead and not be like a boss or be giving you those 90-day rules. I play those 90-day rules just to get some pussy. You know, I will play it just to, you know, but they weren't this kind of a partner that is long term. They've been run through, and being an African guy is like a taboo. Being with a girl who has had like 2 to 3 multiple sexual partner is not really acceptable in our culture. So I had to talk to some couple of friends, and they introduced me to this girl, and I traveled back home. You know, I met her and I talked to her, and she told me she has never dated any guy before. She doesn't want to date, like being in a relationship. She just wants to get married to her first guy. So we got married, you know, and I brought her back to Buffalo, New York, and this is where we live. We live in a beautiful home, you know, and this is my home, you know. So, you know, but thanks to you, though. Yeah.
Oh, he said thanks to me. So she's, man. So you sound like you living the good life, brother. Emperor Caesar. So let me ask you this: which country? Because I was in the Navy. I was in the Navy a while back, and I had a good friend from Ghana. His last name was Babatunde. And he cool guy, great dude. So what women are the best? And which part of Africa, which are the best? Which country?
So, like you always say, women who have gone through multiple sexual partners have problem with bonding. So, to answer your question directly, I would say Nigerians, because it's kind of a shame for a Nigerian female to divorce or to like come out and say, oh, I've had multiple sex. Is like a taboo. Or to say you are a single mom, like in the United States, is like a prestige to say, oh, I'm a single mom, I've had this. But back in Nigeria, it's like a shame. Nobody wants to hear it. If you tell a guy you've had multiple sexual partners or you are a single mom, nobody wants to deal with you. So that is why it's so rare. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how big, comfy you are, but once you have been defiled, no man will ever take you serious. Because the way we look at our wife as our pride.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So if I want to ever come, let's say I want to come to Nigeria or wherever, and I want to get a girl or a wife. How would I go about that? Would I just get my passport, just fly out there? Like how would I go about it?
So it's like
what you do.
So it's like it's like a connection. So if you go there now, they may take advantage of you.
Right.
Because you have a foreign accent. So they may not trust you the way they would trust me because I talk like them. So when you come in, it's just like in the United.
Even if because I mean you're lighter than me as far as skin color, so I wouldn't fit in even if I'm darker, like, or you know what I'm saying. So they wouldn't think I was African or like, hey, he's from like what would they think?
So they will know by the way you talk, like you are an American guy, and some of them will take advantage of you. 98% will want to take advantage of you. It's just like
how would they do? How would they take advantage of it? Like the chicks, how would they do it?
So I preach about, I don't believe in racism. I know guys hate when I talk about this. When I moved to the United States, American black women will treat me differently the way they would treat Tyrone. When they hear my accent, they start asking me for foodie dates, 90 days rule. But I know, but when they meet Tyrone, quick.
Right.
Tyrone doesn't have to do it. So they see me as a husband material, and they treat me very, very differently. So
yeah, and that's why like I hear a lot of black women, like American black women, they're like, I'm going to Africa to get a dude, because I guess they think y'all like be breaking a lot of bread and buying a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know if you heard American women say, like, I was going for African, or they're like, I want a Jamaican dude.
So I'm talking to an American girl right now. I was messing with her currently. The reason why they like African dude is because I'm sorry to say this, we are more masculine. Like, if you look at my garage, I just bought my wife a 2024 Mercedes.
Okay.
So we are more kind of masculine. Like, we are very dominant. We pay all the bills. We want you to be a housewife. We don't want you to do nothing. So being a psychiatrist, talking to American women in Buffalo, they are tired of working, like you said.
Right.
They are in their 40s. They're tired of doing two jobs. So they want a man who is going to put them at home and be a stay-home mom. And I told them, then your time is over, because no high-value man wants to be with you at your 40s. You are washed out. And they got mad at me. But I still have my own job. But I tell them, no guy. So they go to Africa, because when you meet an African guy, he's going to break you. He's going to humble you. This whole talk, it's not going to happen.
Right.
So that is why when they are about to retire in their 40s and 50s, you see them getting their passport. We call them the passport sis.
Right.
When you go to Africa, they are all there, begging, wanting to give us green card, so that when we come here, we will work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, go to college, because we are smart. Go to college and make them a stay-home mom.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually a smart tactic, bro. The reverse Uno card. The women are becoming passport women.
No, they passport sis are even more than passport bros. Don't you know that?
Let me look up.
Let
me see passport.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I knew it was like I've seen a few chicks who somebody said you should be a regular. Shout out to Mr. Brother Emperor Caesar. I might have to get you a wrench. We'll moderate. We'll see. But so I haven't heard of passport sis. I just know that some women, they go to Africa to, like, they'll be trying to like kind of like strong arm African dudes, or they go to Jamaica and be like, yeah, you know. And I noticed they all like in their late 30s or 40s.
It makes sense. Because they feel a sense of power, because don't you have to be like married for 2 years to get the green card?
So they changed it now. Yeah. So when they come to us, I know 3 of my friends in Nigeria, they are Nigerians, that American girls got married to them. And when you come in, the first 1 week, you get your green card posted through the mail, and you go to Social Security services. Within 3 weeks, you get your Social Security card, and then we burst into the scene and start to hustle. And when we start to hustle, we don't stop. And that is why these African American girls, whether white or black, they kind of like us though, because we kind of make their life easier. So they become a stay-home mom and not do nothing. Like my wife, her life is so soft. She's a beautiful girl. She doesn't do nothing. She even works per diem as needed when she wants. If you piss her off, at the job, she's going to tell you, I don't need this job. I'm just here to get out of the house once in a while. If you piss me off, I'm going to quit. And they respect her, So that's where we were raised. I'm not saying we're better, but
I'm definitely gonna say your wife should be very grateful to have you, for sure, because you're facilitating a lot of
you change her life. You make her, like, And I'm not saying your wife is not great. I believe I assume she is.
But she wants it though. She wants it. She's a virgin. I got married to her as a virgin, so she has paid her dues.
Right.
You know, so she has never been run through. So she's a brand new vehicle.
You said
so she deserves that brand new prize. No, she has never been run through. I can't be with a girl who has had sex before. I can, but short term. But I can't be with you long term. That's disgusting. According to my culture, you know, that's like I'm buying a used vehicle. That is not. It's not going to happen. You got to be a virgin, or it's not going to happen. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's a hard one for a lot of us. It's very hard one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Men who have womanized know what I'm talking about. Because when you be with a girl long term and she tells you she'll suck dick, and you feel so bad because you be like, oh my God.
Say that again. You said something about so big or something like that.
Okay, so
no homo.
The way we look at it is this. I served in the US. I retired. I served 10 years. And I finished my contract as a captain in the U.S. Army. So I have paid my dues. I have gone to medical school. I have done all these things. So when I want to be long-term with a girl, I don't want to be with a girl who have sucked dick before. It just defeated my purpose of being a man in life. Or a girl who has had cum on her face, who has swallowed, who has had anal. That's like a disgrace.
That's disgusting. That's a disgrace.
Exactly.
I never want to be with a woman who's done anal. It's a disgrace.
So that's how African men look at it. So we can be having fun with you in the bed, but we still have that trauma. Like, oh my God. So my real girl, someone else in the past have bust in her face and all that. We want you long term.
Bro, it is traumatic. Just think about it.
It sounds selfish. It sounds selfish, but
you're lagging, bro. Can you go back inside the house?
It's not. You might have to go back in the house.
Okay,
but
sorry,
it's not selfish. Here's the thing. Emperor sees it's not selfish because here's the thing. These women, they want a guy who's going to provide, who's going to protect, who's going to give them a great life. So why can't you demand certain things? And that's what they don't like. They don't like when a man says, you know what, I want a virgin. I want a woman who has been ran through. I want a woman who's submissive and docile and all these different things. That's why I tell guys, like, if you put in the work, if you grinded, man, why would you grind just to get with a chick who's been ran through by dudes who are way less valuable than you?
This is why I like. This is why I love Darius. I love Darius. I keep saying it,
and I'm not even African. I just think like seriously. So you're telling me that I'm just speaking for average everyday guy. You work hard, you save money, you are fairly decent in shape. You know you're able to provide. You have a roof over your head. You got your own place. You whether rent or own a home, you drive your own car. You're telling me that all you're worth is a woman who's ran through? And here's the thing. Here's what I find so crazy, man. And this is why people don't like me. They're like, man, you misogynistic. These women will literally have sex with men who don't even have a job. Listen to me. They will have sex with dudes who don't even have a car. Women have told me, I let different dudes use my car. And I'm looking like, it just turns me off because I'm like, I got a car, I drive. I'm like, it's like why? Like, it makes my skin crawl when it just feels like I'm paying for what another man has gotten for next to nothing or for free. I'm just being real. And then the thing about it is when they get with you, it seems like when women get with successful quality guys, it seems like they just have these high expectations, but before they met you, they was having sex with dudes for nothing. Like, all dudes have to have is some weed, some Hennessy maybe, and a mattress, and that's it.
That's true.
Yeah. People tend to make fun of my wife, but let me show you guys what she did with her little penny that she has. I'm walking towards my basement now. This is
I think we lost him, bro.
Oh, let me see.
In the
I want you-
basement.
We'll see. I don't want you to come out of nowhere and then and have something crazy. So when you get things straight, I can see it and I'll pop you back up there. Truth Expert says, do you think most men will have to settle? No. All you gotta do is get you a passport going overseas somewhere. I'll be honest with you. Like, guys, let me tell you something. I've been over freaking seas. I've been to different countries. I'm telling you, these women are for the most part, they're submissive, they're feminine, they're docile, they follow your lead. They're man. A lot of y'all would cry. Y'all be like, man, like I never thought I would get away. Like y'all would cry if y'all met a woman like that overseas. Most of y'all have never met a woman who was submissive, who was feminine, who was in shape. I'll even say this: most black men, they've never had sex with women who weigh less than them. I posted it on social media. I'll say it again. The vast majority, I'll even say a good 98% of black men have never had sex with a woman who's way less than them. All right, and receive. There you go. He back.
okay.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
Can you see the gift she gave to me?
Wow.
Which
the
gift?
little she has. She gave me
What?
because I'm obsessed with good smell. And this is what she got from
Zoom in real quick. Zoom in. Is that cologne or zoom in?
Yes, cologne. How do I zoom it? Like,
just put it closer on me. Just put it closer so we can see. Okay, I see. Oh man, she did all that.
Yeah, she really spoiled you.
yeah.
Man, let me count. That's about 5, 10, 15,
Bro, that's
20,
a lifetime
30,
supply.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Let's just say that's about an easy 100 and 125 things worth of cologne, man.
And
That's
she
a
said she
lifetime
wants me
supply.
to lose weight. She said she wants me to be in shape, and she decorated my gym. You see, this is a good girl, 21-year-old.
Hold on. Did she suggest that you lose weight, or do you already want to lose weight?
So I told her I want to be ripped. And because of this whole women saying, oh, you creep, you're looking at me. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to create a gym at home so that you don't have to go to public gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Has she ever shown you signs of like possessiveness and like controlling ways that she don't want you really out around other women like this? She don't? Okay.
She knows African men are polygamous.
So let me ask you this.
Are you
Emperor.
polygam? Like, are you willing
are
to take another wife?
Would you take another woman or a chick, or how do you do it? Do you take a side chick? Would you want another wife, or do you just how would you have another woman?
No wife. I have 2 side chicks, but she will never know.
Why?
And
why would she never know?
Because I wouldn't let her know, because that won't be fair though. But she knows that men in nature can be polygamous, but she hasn't caught me. And she doesn't even think about it. She doesn't even check my phone.
Committed to this chick though.
Huh?
I said you're not committed to this.
It's funny, bro.
No.
I like the way he says it.
Do you not question, because everybody want to know. So you're married to your chick. So have you thought about telling her, or did you just say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to, like, I'll say this, because I think I know what you're saying. I think you think it's going to hurt her feelings, maybe. Is that why you don't tell her? But she knows, hey, I would, like, women know subconsciously that, hey, this guy's attractive, he got money, he got this stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because some, I'm gonna be honest with you, some women, they just don't want to know. They're like, listen, it's if I tell you, or excuse me, if I find out, like, it's gonna crush your soul, but I know you're gonna do it. I've been with women like that. They're like, just don't let me find out because I don't want it to crush me. Is she like one of those type of women?
Yeah. So yeah, but
did you sign that prenup, by the way?
No, African woman she will never divorce you, because if she does that, okay. So when you marry an African girl, you pay her parents a diary.
Okay.
So that diary means she will never leave you. It's a taboo. It's a taboo. Yeah.
So okay. So a diary.
You know, my bad.
Go ahead.
I don't.
So your mic is a bit off, bro. Can you get closer to the mic?
No, we're talking about. You kind of echoing. You echoing a little bit.
Kind of echoing, yeah.
Yeah, I got this MP3 thing going. Yeah, I respect what you got going hallway. Yeah, I'm outside in the patio. Yeah, I think you got a good situation, but I don't think she thinks you are creeping around. And I don't know whenever you will tell her the truth, but I feel like at some point it's going to come to a situation where either she's going to find out or you're going to have to let her know. And, I know that she want to be taken care of. She enjoys the good life of not having to work. And, you giving her money and shelter and things like that. But I don't think she wants the competition. Once she finds out about the competition, you're going to have some things to explain to her, man. But I'm pretty sure you're going to figure it out,
That guy is right. He's right. But the thing is this. I am telling you because you are guys. She doesn't know. But men in nature, like where I work in New York City, I have a friend, Danielle. She has a boyfriend. She's in a serious relationship. She knows I'm married. And once in a while, she invites me to her place and we just, quickie and get over with. But
how did you set that up? Hold on.
So women love guys who are married. They are attracted to guys who are married. And they are attracted to guys who have an accent. So when I talk, they'll be like, oh, you have a strong accent. So I'll be like, thank you. And they'll be like, oh, you married? I'll be like, yeah. And we exchange numbers. I don't take women on dates. I never do foodie date, those crap. So I don't text back. I don't even chase. And
do you do it raw, bro? Like when you decide chicks, do you go in raw?
Raw?
Yeah, I mean, you don't use a condom.
No, only when I want to bust in their face, I just take my condom off and bust in their face and get it over with. And girls can be nasty, but I don't chase. They test me. They're like, oh, what are you doing? Do you want to go out? I'll be like, no, I can't go out. Oh, do you want to cook me some African food? No, I can cook you some African food. Oh, do you want to come to my place? Sure. Do you have some Hennessy? And they say, yeah, and I go there. But I don't chase because I already have a steady vagina at home. So why will I chase a girl outside? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But the thing is, look, you got something you got something good that you're enjoying. But honestly, bro, you should be careful because
I know. But one good thing about me,
you're honest.
One good thing about me, I don't play my football in my community. And I don't keep text messages. As it comes, it's off. And my wife is not nosy. She will never check your phone. She doesn't care. you know.
What is she doing now?
So,
What if you don't mind us asking? What is she doing now, brother?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
is
she's
she
a
like
hou-
she chilling?
yeah, she's a housewife. She goes to UB. My house is like a
Oh,
minute
Buffalo. Okay.
from University at Buffalo, South Campus on Main Street. So
Okay,
she
I know
goes
what
to
it says.
medical
Oh,
school
she.
there. Yeah, she go to
Hey,
pre-med.
I was dealing. Hey, I was dealing with a chick. Real quick. She was from Buffalo, and she used to like. It was like when I was like 24, because that was about a decade ago. She used to I swear to God, she used to drive from Buffalo all the way to Chicago, like twice a month and all the way back, and like that's what she just was. She used to send me money, give me money, all type of stuff. I'm like, man, it was like such a great situation, but I was at that age where I'm like, man, I ain't trying to really. She wanted me to move out to Buffalo, and I'm like, I came. She flew me out to Buffalo 3 times, and I was like, okay, cool, but it was cold out there, man. It was
Yeah, it
Buffalo
is
is cold.
cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's
But
cold.
can
And
I,
then
how much? By the way, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Derek.
and then she was man, she was loyal. She did that for like a year and a half, but she wanted to take the thing to the next level. And she was like, I want to move out there. And she was gonna buy a house. She was going like she was going like anything. And I'm like, man, I just wasn't like I just wasn't feeling it like that. She let me, I mean, she was like, you can have sex with other chicks, that's whatever, it don't matter. And you know, like it's some chicks that's down home. I believe you just gotta be that guy. But go ahead,
Yeah, I was
go ahead,
gonna ask
AK.
the brother, how much did you give in the dowry?
So when you go to marry an African girl, the parents will calculate what they've spent on her, and that means she's not going to come back. She will never return back to that home. She's already yours. She already have your last name. So I paid $700.
Okay, I mean $700. That's not much.
Converted to American money is big over there.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I would say is a prenup should have been in check because you seem kind of wealthy.
Trust me.
You have a house
See,
and stuff.
I know. A lot of guys have bashed me. They've cussed me out. They've called me simp. They've called her pick me girl on social media. I had to leave social media. I'm not on any social media because they call me simp. Oh, you are a simp. You are a simp. You are a simp. But I know
Who
me.
is calling you a simp? Is this your friends? Who are they?
No.
Like,
Just
it's
random people. Like yeah. When she posts a picture of me and her, and they'll be like, "Oh, you are a pick me girl. He's a fucking simp. He's a fucking simp."
Why is random people commenting?
I don't hold on. I don't think and we're gonna let entrepreneur Joey sound off. I don't think a man is a simp if he takes care of his wife and family and kids or does things. I think a man is a simp so a simp to me is when he's worshiping women, when he's giving to women and they don't respect him, they're not giving him anything in return. That's what a simp is. But entrepreneur Joey, go ahead, sound off. What do you think? Just any questions or anything, whatever you got on your mind.
Yeah, it's just like, man, these simps, man, they like ruining this world for real. These simps, man, they gotta go.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
entrepreneur. I'm Emperor Caesar. Go ahead. Keep. I think Emperor Caesar, you done took over the show, but go ahead, man. Any questions y'all got for Emperor Caesar? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. How long did you get to know her before getting married?
2 years.
Okay.
Because she was 19 and I was 31. And she was a virgin and I need to study her. So I kept going back and forth from the United States to Nigeria to see her. My wife is gorgeous. If you see her, you will think she's biracial. Very pretty girl. Very, very pretty girl. Very pretty. When I host a party in my house,
I can sense that you love her.
To answer your question, 2 years. Because you know why? I only fall in love with a girl that has never been defiled.
Yeah, yeah.
How's the
No, I
attitude?
feel that. No.
Let me ask you this: are there other women out there? I mean, so you met her in Nigeria. Are there other women that haven't been defiled? Are there a lot of virgins in Nigeria, or did you have to, kind of search?
So American social media is corrupting the third world countries. The third world countries are becoming worse. The only way you can get those is through connection. Like there's a guy in Chicago. I hooked her up with my wife's older sister. They have 2 kids now, and he got married to her as a virgin. So it's through connection. You can't just be walking on the streets of Africa and meet a virgin. It has to be recommended. And that's the way it used to be all over the world. That's how it is in India. Because they know women make poor choices. That is why the family do recommendation. Because if you leave women to go by themselves, they will continue to make poor choices. So that's why some culture, they do recommendation, because women are poor in making selection.
Right.
Who's in the kitchen, by the way? Someone
in the kitchen, I'm in the gym, though.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Hey, Emperor, how is her attitude? And I got 2 questions. How is her attitude? And does she have an Instagram?
Go ahead. Say it again. Ask again.
Yeah. My question to the Emperor, fella. How is her attitude towards giving instructions? And does she have an Instagram? Those 2 questions.
I love your question. She doesn't have no social media. The only social media she has is WhatsApp.
They want to see some pictures. And you don't have to, but they want to see some pictures, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to show
I can. But how do I do
No. That's your wife. I just wanted to know, because she's young, and so I don't know.
Other people want to see pictures. If you don't have to. I'm going to talk about you, Rashad, or who was that on the somebody. If you don't have to show pictures at all. It's all up to you. They want to see pictures.
I can. But how do you WordPress? I'm saying Mike what do I press to send picture? Is it camera?
No, you don't have to press it. No, I mean, you can just show it with your phone. You don't have to send nothing to us or nothing like that. You can just, of course.
How?
You don't have to though.
No.
Like
I don't. Can you see it?
Hey, Darius, is she a 3? Are you gonna say something or not?
No, I think she. I seen some. No, we can't see. I seen like a picture where she's they hugged up. So she decent. She nice.
Okay.
From what I can see, but they want to see.
Okay. All right. So let me show you. Let me see.
Hey, I appreciate the show, Darius. You're a real one, for real. Appreciate the show. I had to put that in there.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah. She on point. You don't got to zoom in. I see. Yeah. And here's the thing. I'll be honest with you, bro. Most American men want this type of situation, but they can't. Most American men can't get it. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being real. They can't get a woman who, I mean, in America now, you can go overseas or wherever, but most American men, they dream about this. They like, man, I want this type of chick that Emperor Caesar got, and so you doing it big. You doing great, and she's 21, so yeah, man, Emperor Caesar, you on point.
Yeah,
you're doing good for yourself, bro. You have it.
I learned from Darius. You have to go with the ones whose womb.
I just want to give you. Can I give you some advice? Just quickly.
Real quick. Let him say. Go ahead. Say it again, Emperor. Real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
So I learned from Darius. 2 things I learned from Darius. She has to be sexually attracted to you. Number 1, And two, she has to have 0 mileage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want too many mileages. It's disgusting. It makes me feel like a loser, So, and she fits into that category. But you are welcome to advise me. But being a degenerate womanizer in the past, I think I actually made a right choice, though. I've paid my dues in the streets. I've been with the good, the bad, the ugly. I've done everything. I've done worse, horrible. And so I know the game. So when guys call me simp, I just laugh and be like, I don't think I'm a simp, though, because I'm cashing in on something that do worth it, And but go ahead with your question, bro. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I mean, it's just some advice, and I would just say be careful with the side chicks, bro, because
I know.
It's I would leave that, So.
I know.
I just want it be in a man. It be in a man nature, like it's in a man nature to really want other women. It's just in our nature, man. Like a lot of guys suppress it. Like I had told my chick like straight up and down, I'm like, man. No, I didn't really tell her. I was just like doing my thing, talking to other chicks and everything. And a lot of women. Here's the thing. When it comes to other women, women just want to know that they don't see cheating, quote unquote, like we see it. So they see it as a thing like, I don't want him to shoot. I don't want this other chick to take my spot. I don't want this other female to get the dates and the love and the cuddling and the trips, and I don't want that other chick to get these resources that my man got. So that's how women see it. Men see it, we're like, oh, she probably gonna dip off with this dude and get banged out, whatever. So
yeah, but would you get? I mean, is it smart to get like if you're gonna live that life? Do you want to get married with a contract? Which, if she gets mad, she's gonna.
But you have to. Here's the thing. You have to. Here's what you got to do. Here's what You don't have to, Emperor. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you bro, man, you doing it. You doing great things. Here's what I recommend. All right. And I highly recommend this for everybody. Everybody listen up real close, right? What you need to do, all right? Let me put myself back up there real quick. If you want other women, because every man is you can say polygamous or whatever case may be. Tell her this. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're engaged. I don't care if she's a side chick. I don't care if you meet her today or tomorrow. Tell her this. Hey, you're my main girl. You my woman. Nobody's going to get your spot ever. Don't worry about that. But I do want to have fun with other women. Now, here's the kicker, though. Don't just say, I'm going out there to bang other chicks. You want her to be a part of this. So you say, hey, this girl's going to come through. We can have fun together. And then that's where it's actually much better when you do it like that.
But some girls are gonna hate that. They're gonna have
no. I'm telling you, see, you know what? Listen, trust me, I've done it before. Women hate when guys hide things. They know it's your nature to bang up. Listen, Emperor, you got bread on top of bread. You're successful. You're on point. And this goes for every guy. If you want other women, tell your woman, you're my main girl. You ain't going nowhere. Nobody's taking your spot. None of that. And then say, hey, let's have another girl. Let's just have some fun, us three.
I don't think he should tell her. Like
I'm telling you, dude. No. Listen, I'm giving y'all the game.
That game might work with you, but it doesn't always work.
No, it's gonna work because here's the thing. Listen, let me tell you something. Guys. Women have this. Listen, y'all laughing. Go ahead, keep listen. Women have this. Listen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, women have this intuition that they know that you want other women. They have this intuition that you look at other women, that you desire other women. Sure. They're not stupid because they're always trying to make sure their spot is on lock. They don't care about that you have other women. They're just concerned that is my is somebody gonna come in and take my spot, Emperor. That's all. And it'll go for anybody. Just tell her you're my girl. Listen, you ain't going over. You can take her out to dinner. Let's get a chick. Let's hang. Man, these chicks be liking other females too. Listen, you'll have this random chick doing all type of stuff with your chick. Your girl be like, man, this was so fun. And then y'all go out and eat, y'all go hang out and everything, and the chick go home. That's all these. Listen, these wouldn't be liking that stuff. But that's just my 2 cents. We'll go ahead. Floor is y'all.
Bro,
man.
okay, thank you. So I wouldn't say everybody that's gonna work for everyone. No, because his girl might be different and their relationship might be different. I know you're like Darius, you are the most radical. Like, yeah. Bro, you are the most radical of this movement. So you're not really the average person. Like, you're not even above average. You're in your own class, bro.
Listen,
You're in your own
I'm
class.
average. I'm average just like y'all. I just have a YouTube channel. I'm telling you, I'm just average. Listen,
Yeah,
look
but
at me.
your mentality is like really different.
Listen,
you understand?
I am an average everyday guy, just like you guys. I don't want nobody to talk about, Darius, you tall. I don't want anybody to. Listen, it's just the mind. Just do it. It's either that or be like, man, I don't want her to find out. Like, man,
You should have began with it. If you don't begin with a lie and then do it, like, you should begin with that in mind.
The thing is, more.
But you can do it anyway. You can do it any way you want. However you want to do it.
Funny. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But the reason
reason
why I wouldn't do Darius style is because I already have a 1-year-old son with this girl, and she doesn't deserve being bluntly and physically hurt. You know, she's still growing, and she had to leave her parents' house to trust me, to be with me. And she's not used to promiscuity. She's not used to threesome. So I wouldn't put that on her face. If I was with Brittany Renner, I can do that. But this girl,
it's very rare.
I know.
Darius.
Right, I understand.
I could invite you to my house. I could invite. If you see her, you will melt. You will melt.
Listen, we're gonna link up.
When you see her in my house, you will melt. She will cook you. Look at my refrigerator. Look at the goat meat. Look at the goat meat this girl cooked from me. She feeds me with food. She feeds me with food. Like,
man,
you know, she feeds me with food. So
she fully stocked.
She goes down on her knees to clean these white floors. You see these white floors? So I can never face to face hurt her. I don't think that's gangster. I don't think that's gangster. Because I don't want to be lonely and single at old age.
Hey, see, that's the fifth part.
So I don't want to be single and be an OG fucking around at old age. I don't want to do that because I just think. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, just go ahead. I don't want to. Go ahead. It's all yours.
So okay. So now, let me tell you a secret. She's upstairs now. She's upstairs. She's sleeping. So I sent her and my 1-year-old son to Africa to have a vacation in December. And I'm going to go to Dominican Republic to have fun. But I can never rub my promiscuity on her face. It's not necessary. You don't have to do that. You know, you can be a douche like a degenerate womanizer, but never you rub it on your serious girl. So I'm sending them out. I've already bought the tickets. I bought the ticket for economy. No, economy, premium economy, $4,000. I want to send them away because I've been working all through this year. I've been working. I have 4 jobs. I am one of those 1% of black men that makes over $400,000 a year. I'm not bragging. Over, even close to 500. So I want to send them out and go have fun. But when she asked me, are you not coming with us? I said, no, babe, just go meet your parents in Africa. Go meet your parents and be with Brian. My son's name is Brian Ryan. Be with Brian and you guys have fun. And I paid through Expedia. So she's going. So I'm going to go to.
Bro, she gonna catch your ass, yo.
No. I'm going to go to Punta Cana.
Bang them out. Bang them out.
Exactly. But I will never, ever ruin this life.
Listen, I know it's a good life. I understand. Some guys want to do it like that. Like,
yo, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest.
Like that.
God. Yo, real quick, man. You know, and I don't think you're a simp. I don't think you're weak. But when you're afraid of losing her, you're afraid of like her finding out. Trust me, when she and okay, I hope she never finds out. But if she finds out, you know the options you're gonna be dealing with the system and alimony, or what's gonna happen is she's gonna be watching you and putting you on locations. She's gonna the trust. Her mindset is gonna be like really twisted. And I'm not trying to be a hater, and I'm not saying go tell her. I mean, I would say that, but your situation is a little different. But bro, like, if you care about her feelings, if you care about not being old age and single and shit like that, man, somehow, some way, you have to communicate some things to her, man. Somewhere down the road, man, because
my dad,
bang her out. Bang them out.
My dad married my mom for 60-something years. My dad was a degenerate womanizer. The both of them were buried parallel together. They died together. She was loyal. Okay, let me tell you one funny thing you guys should know. African woman prefer to be with a cheat who is successful than be with a pookie who has nothing to offer.
Yeah, so, I mean, I agree with you on the you shouldn't rub it in
she
her
knows,
face.
she knows. When I go to Manhattan, and she'll be like, I've been FaceTiming you. I know why she's FaceTiming me. She wants to know if I'm by myself. And she'll be like, I've been FaceTiming you. You didn't pick up your call. I'll be like, babe, I've been sleeping. It was a long flight from Buffalo to Manhattan. It's like an hour. She knows. I know. She knows I am a miscreant. She knows I can never be faithful. But one thing she respects about me is that when I come home, I do my family duty.
Right.
I've been playing with my son for the past 4 hours before he went to bed. Before I logged into this video, I've been playing with my son. She sees me as a god, but she knows that she would rather be with me. She would rather be with me than be with a guy who wouldn't take care of her and still cheat on her. All men
Wait,
cheat.
she sees you like a, what do you say? She sees you like a god?
A small capital G-O-D. Because her friends, she has a lot of friends. She has African American friends that comes here. African American friends keep begging me that, how did you get this guy?
I thought in Nigeria you believe in God, right? You have a religion.
Yeah, we have a religion.
Is she religious?
Yeah. She's Pentecostal. I'm Catholic.
Oh, she's Christian. Okay.
She's a Christian. But she goes to my church because they have to follow a man's religion.
Why are you? Why are you saying she worships you like a god?
Oh, real quick. Mr. DePecci wants to go ahead, sound off. Is that DePecci? What's going on, man? Somebody just joined. All right, go ahead. Go ahead back to the stream. Go ahead, man. Emperor.
Okay, yeah. So she comes to my religion because when you marry a man, you have to change to his religion. Like my brother.
One second, real quick. Real quick. Liana Oroka. Do you want to join the stream? Liana Oroka, join the stream. If you have anything to say, go ahead. She says, I can't chill because he talking bad about women. Women go through pain for men. Yeah, right. Y'all don't go through no freaking pain. How about you get out there and work 60, 70 hours a week? And how about you let me put my thing back up real quick. Hold on. How about you go out there and work and pay my bills? Work 60, 70 hours a week. If you want to talk about men go through pain for women. Guys, let me tell y'all something. These women over-exaggerate everything. Y'all don't go through no pain for us. Y'all, listen, go to work, go out there, grind late at night, early mornings. Go out there and put in effort, pay the bills, take me on dates, take me on trips, buy me stuff, listen to my problems.
This is why I love Dario. Dario is a legend. He's a legend.
Listen, see, Liana, y'all never been in family court. You haven't been alienated from your children for weeks or months at a time. You don't pay child support. You most likely never will. You don't pay alimony. You don't pay the rent. You don't pay the mortgage. That's pain. Putting on makeup and complaining about, oh, he's cheating on me. Man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all females better be grateful y'all got a man. Y'all better say, listen, yeah, let me tell y'all something. And this is my mindset. But as much as y'all men provide these women, she should be actually bringing you another woman.
Most definitely.
I'm just being honest with you. When you really think about this, you're giving. Listen, as a man, listen, you're giving her a better life that she can give herself. You're at least paying half of the bills. You're providing. You're protecting her. You're holding her hand. Guys, you got to understand, you give a woman emotional security. You're her shoulder to cry on. All these different things. And these women, and she had a nerve to say, well, women go through pain for men. What pain are you going through? You ain't going through no pain. Listen, women, it's a reason why women want relationships, because they know that they receive benefits. They get all these different things. Why do you think they always pressure you? So guys, don't let no woman, this is a manipulation tactic. Women go through pain for men. No. You actually have it so good. It's why you think women are always trying. Why do you think women are always trying to say, "Hey, let's be in a relationship"? Where do you see this going? Where do you see this going? Because they want us. They need us. Mr. DePecci, go ahead, sound off real quick. What's going on, Mr. DePecci?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's up, bro?
You on Front Page News? Talk to us. What do you got to say? Any questions? Anything?
Man, this is crazy, man. They, how the fuck do they expect us to, like you said, pay half, and we're not allowed to have fun here and there. I think we deserve that, especially if we're paying for everything, and if we do have game and whatnot. Like she needs to accept the fact that we can have fun here and there.
Yeah, man. Like what you telling me, man? Listen, you telling me I'm doing all this? I'm grinding. I'm working. I'm creating these videos. I'm creating these live streams, 2-3 hour live streams, doing all these different things, consultations, entrepreneur, 9-to-5 job, whatever you do, and you telling me that, oh, you only got to stick with me. If you don't stick with me, man, that's you. You holding yourself hostage. That's all you doing.
Exactly.
And she's like, here's what she's doing, and that's why a lot of guys might think I'm crazy or whatever. What she's doing is saying this: you give me all these benefits, but the only sex you're gonna ever get is what is with me. And a lot of men are like, okay, well, all right. So you're just handcuffing yourself. Listen, if you want other women, it's in your nature. Do it and tell her. Listen, what's going to happen is she's going to cry. Trust me, I told women this. I told them, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have another chick come through. Let's hang out. And they cry a little bit. They say, so So I don't please you anymore. No, you do. But it's in my nature. Listen, my testosterone is high. It's 17 times higher than a woman's. My sex drive is through the roof. I'm out here creating. I'm grinding. I'm building. I'm serious, man. I'm out here in these streets. I mean, I'm competing. I'm out here trying. And you telling me that I gotta only you? No. You better be bringing me. I don't even want to go out and get women. You better be online. Because here's the thing. These women be knowing other women. They can bring you another chick. They're just selfish. You know why? Because they want all the resources and attention for themselves. Go ahead, Mr. Whoever's on. I'll give it back to y'all. The floor is
Bro,
y'all.
this is why I mean you're not the norm. You're the exception.
No, this is.
I mean you're
this
as
what men think,
radical
though.
as it gets.
No, this is what most men think, but they don't want to voice it because they're like, man, like I don't want to upset. Like,
Bro, I don't think
this,
most men they expect submission from their wife, but they don't expect her to bring him other chicks to bang.
Let me ask all you guys this real quick. Let me ask all you guys this real quick. Let me ask all you guys this. Have you ever been in a relationship or a marriage and you were like, man, I want other women?
Yes.
Like, have you ever desired other women sexually?
Yes.
That's every man.
I mean, if I had
man.
the right one, I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that, listen, it's not that you don't want to be with her. It's not that you don't care about her. It's just that, listen, I'm a male. Just like women want attention from and everything, men desire another woman from time to time. It's not like she gonna stick around. And that's just me. That's just me. But go ahead. The floor is yours.
No,
you
tell the truth. Exactly the same. I told my girl that one time, and not to cut you off, but you tell the truth. I actually told my girl that a while back, and this is a long time ago, so I told her that I think I should, I think I should start being open in a relationship. And she was like, "What you mean?" I said, I want to start messing with other women and shit like that. And she kind of like you said, she started kind of feeling away, getting emotional a little bit. And she's like, "What? Do I need to change my hairstyle? Do I need to wear different outfits?" And I'm like, "No, I just want to." Because sometimes when I'm hanging out, I just want to be on some fuckboy shit sometimes. And I just wanted to keep it with her.
But why do you tell her that?
Say it again?
Why do you have to tell her that?
For me, I just wanted to be real and I wanted to be honest with her because if I want to dip out at 1 o'clock in the morning, get out the bed because I want to go do something, I don't want to lie. So I want her knowing like, hey, some nights when I'm with you, I'm going to stay with you, we're going to kick it, but there will be times when I dip out at 10 o'clock and I come back the next morning. I don't want you wondering where you were and I got to make up a lie. See, I don't like making up lies, really. I do better with saying, hey, I was hanging out last night.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, your girl is okay with that?
She wasn't okay with it, really, but she was okay with it, if that makes sense. She didn't like it, but I didn't go through with it. I just kind of tested her with it. Because I know me. I know in a long-term relationship, you telling me for the next 50 years, I'm only fucking this pussy? You crazy. So I want to get her accustomed to knowing that. Yeah, you crazy. Like, crazy. I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be out of town seeing girls twerking. I got bottles and I'm chilling. And girls is looking and rubbing on me. And I'm spending a little word to them. And they feeling me. You think I'm never going to fuck somebody? That's crazy. So I know I'm going to step out. But I just want her knowing, hey, I'm with you. We got what we got going on. I'm fucking with you. But look, when I'm fucking other girls, if I step out, it's just me fucking other girls. It's like me going to Walmart and getting some clothes. I'm getting my clothes and I'm leaving. I'm strapping up and I'm fucking them. I think her main thing was she don't want to share me. And that goes back to that selfish shit. That goes back to that selfish shit. That goes back to that. I'm like, you know what? You're not sharing me. I'm fucking them. And I think she don't want other girls getting this dick in this time. Because I'm not going to trick on them, but it's the fact in a woman's mind, she thinks she's going to lose me. And you got to convince her ass you're not going to lose me. No, I'm still with you.
That's why I tell dudes, listen, I'm telling you, listen, that's why I tell dudes, I'm giving you the blueprint. Tell a chick, yo, it's going to be us three. They will enjoy it because at least you don't got to be like, okay, I'm going out. Now she thinking like, okay, who he smashing? What's going on? Have the chick come through, y'all hang out, y'all talk. She get accommodated. Y'all get a little frisky, little freaky, and then guess what? The chick go home, and you still with your chick. Y'all hanging out, and she like, man, that was fun.
Yeah.
And let's do it again. Or she might say that wasn't really. I didn't really like it, but still, it's so
Yeah.
much easier like that, man. But let's be honest, most guys won't do that. They're like, nah, I ain't done that.
Nah.
I'm just being
And they say you gotta, and they also say you gotta have game with that. They say you gotta make sure you bust with your girl first. See, I don't want to play this weird ass game where I gotta bust on my girl. And nah, at the end of the day, look, man, we grown. I like to fuck around a little bit, and I want you to know what it is. I'm fucking with 1 or 2 girls. That's it. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna like miss my child's birth because I'm fucking up the girl. No, I'm with you. We got going on, but here and there I fuck around. And at the end of the day, I need you to be secure because if we do a threesome, look, she's licking, we're fucking, we're grabbing necks, we're having a good time. At the end of the day, she goes home, you come back over here with me. I need you to understand that, and it's hard, but I feel like if you really communicate it very well, and you show that you're not trying to like get emotionally attached and you're falling in love with the other girl, I think it could work out. But yeah, I know in my heart with my dick that I had all my life, I'm not gonna be committed to one pussy forever. That's never gonna fucking happen. Ever.
Sometimes doing that to make them girls jealous.
And they want you more. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
these chicks, they be like, man, like, but like when I did the first time years ago with a chick, like she was like, she wanted me more. She's texting me a lot more. She's more freaky. She coming up with stuff like, yeah, let's try this. Like, I'm like, oh, because women are so in their mind, they want to know that what's really attractive to women is when you pick them over other women.
Yeah.
This is what they want to know. Like Emperor Caesar, he has his wife and everything. Women want to know, yeah, I know you can get other women, but I'm grateful that you picked me. This is what they want. And that's all you got to give them, man. But most men ain't gonna think like that. But go ahead, I'll get the floor back to you guys. I don't want to keep talking. I talk too much.
Can I say something quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was saying they saying everybody's saying go and get your passports. But I was talking to a girl out there in Nigeria, and she acted just like the American females.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Go
acted
ahead,
just like
go
the
ahead,
American female. She was trying to use me on my money and everything.
Yeah, they will. They've been so the feminist virus has entered into Africa.
Yeah.
They are becoming even worse than the American. So the only way you can get away with this is through recommendation. Someone has to recommend you and said, oh, this is Darius from the United States, an African American guy, and this is Jennifer. It has to be a recommendation, but you can't just have your passports and travel to these African countries because they've been they are worse.
I see. She was real worse, man. She was trying to use me. I mean, every time I talked to her, she was asking for money.
Exactly.
Hey, man, you gonna talk to me for me, or you could just get on.
Social media is the worst thing that has ever happened to mankind.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend being a passport bro blindly.
Yeah.
You have to be recommended. Yeah, it's worse.
Because them females just like American females.
Worse, 10 times worse. Yeah.
I thought y'all supposed to be nicer. You gonna use me for money? Well, you could get on. And then she stopped calling me and deleted my number.
When I visited there the last time, I didn't go with my wife though. And $30, $50, I just had threesome, foursome. I just kept banging because they've been brainwashed. It's all about the Benjamins.
That's what it's all about.
So when you want to have fun, you can have $300 American US dollars, and you go to these African countries and you might have sex with like 20 women. And just keep fuck. Okay. And that's nothing to me if I want to. The last time I went, I had threesome with 4 20s, you know, and you give them $20 each. They come to your hotel and you guys have fun. You have to go with the flow because the feminist movement is like COVID. It's going all over the place. So nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe.
Yeah, it's not.
Passport bros are not even safe.
Man, it's worse.
Yeah. So
Yeah, by the day, man.
yeah.
It's like it ain't even a hope. I'm like, man, just forget about trying to find a wife, man. Because everybody, all these women is brainwashed.
Yeah. They.
So what should guys do about it then? Like, should they just go overseas? What should they do?
Overseas, being a passport bro is not going to completely save you.
No, it's not.
It's not going to completely save you. It's just the grace of God for you to find that perfect person. Like I said, I was talking to a guy in Chicago. He's an African American guy, and he was like, "Oh my God, I love your wife so much. Like, how can I get a girl like that?" And I was talking to my wife. I was high on Hennessy. I was so high. And I was like, "Oh, there's this guy in Chicago, this American black guy. He's a nice guy." And he connected with my wife's older sister. And they are married now. And my wife's lineage are all virgins. So he got married to her. He traveled from Chicago to Nigeria, got married to her. They had 2 kids, and he brought her back to Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, and they are good. You know, they say they are good. So it's true connection.
How long did it take them to get married?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah. So to bring her here, it's a 9 months processing visa processing for her to have a green card, because his friends were telling her, "Oh, don't bring her to the United States, don't bring her to the United States, she is going to be corrupted." And he said, "But I have 2 kids, I can't leave my kids in Africa," you know. Right. And he took the risk and he brought her here, but she's a good girl. She's just so lame. She's just a housewife. Yeah, so it's true connection. Yeah.
It's like the only way you're gonna be able to find a good woman, you gotta just leave it in God's hands.
Yeah, because
no, you gotta do the work too. I think you gotta do the work too.
I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to be in a nursing home by myself. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want those kind of die alone. I don't want it. No, I need a companion. You know, I need a companion. I gotta be with someone because I treat people with mental illnesses. And there is a statistics of men who are clinically depressed. And the reason why they are depressed is because of loneliness. I prescribe their medications. When I talk to them, is loneliness. And these guys are in their 50s, between their 50s and their 70s. These guys are dying. They are the same who are paying OnlyFans. They tell me. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
They ain't happy with themselves. You make yourself happy, you wouldn't even need no woman.
Yep. They don't know the game, man. And it's sad. And
you guys are young, though. You guys are young. When you get to your 50s and you come to a lonely house, it's going to be brutal. It's not easy. I'm telling you, you guys are handsome, young, vibrant, hardworking. You can walk into the aeroplane without using a walker. So it's easy for you. I talk to these guys every day. I have over 6,000 clients on my caseload. This is where I work. I don't have an office. I work from home. So these guys come to me. These guys are lonely. It's not easy. Trust me. It's brutal. You don't want to be like, let's say like that. I know the red pill will say don't be with women, but it has a consequences at the long run. Women suffers a lot. I was at the gym this morning. I didn't want to use my home gym. I went to Planet Fitness. A 57-year-old girl told me she is lonely. You know, she wants some companionship. And I told her she's not attractive. And you have to be attractive for my dick to be raised. And I told her, I was like, Caroline, she's a white lady. I was like, Caroline, I understand you like me. But, you know, I know how you feel, you know, but just go on dating sites and try your luck. But I'm not that kind of, you know, because you have to entice my African manhood, and she's not that kind of a girl. So these girls are crying as well. Loneliness is not good.
Yeah.
Please get it right at your young age. Because when you get older as a guy, I know the red pill tells you as you old, you become refined as a wine. That's not really true, because when you get to your 50s, women will only want to be with you for your resources. So that's why you have to catch them now while you are still handsome and young, you know, and keep them going. That's my advice for
I
you
mean,
guys, please.
it's not true that men age like fine wine, because it
Yeah.
depends on what you do with your life.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm seeing enough bums at 40, 50.
Yeah, so get it right, get a girl, like Dario said, just get a girl and do your thing, but
Bang
secure
them
a
out.
girl. Secure a girl now. Yeah.
I mean, I said I ain't go. If I don't find the right one, it is what it is. I just have to loan him.
Yeah, but at the same time, while you're at the club, you know, y'all also gotta have a program. Y'all gotta have a structure. Y'all gotta know what y'all want from the woman, what you want from yourself, because everybody
Exactly. Make
got
sure you
money.
show your program.
I
Yeah,
gotta
absolutely.
go. But I love Darius. Darius, I love you. You are a
Oh yeah,
you are a
that's the truth.
saver. You are a saver. You are a
Hey,
legend.
hey,
You deserve.
comment in the stream real quick so I can give you a moderator wrench. Comment in the stream real quick.
All right, just
But,
connect me. Okay, comment on the stream. How do I comment on the stream? Like,
just say anything. I don't care what you say, so I can know where you at. But go ahead, keep going, man. We're gonna keep going.
So this is my real name though. I've already commented.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Listen, you of course you're welcome back anytime.
Okay.
Dr. Martin. Oh, yeah, you are. You said you are a doctor. You're right.
I'm a psychiatrist. Yeah, I deal with
Psychiatrist.
people with mental illnesses, and yeah, I have my own private practice in Buffalo, New York, and I work with Upper Manhattan Mental Health Clinic in Upper Manhattan. I'm their consultant.
All right, cool.
Hey, doctor. Hey, doctor. Before you go, man. Hey, I appreciate the conversation. Just make sure you stay tight on your game, tight with your alibis. Make sure you keep your shit tight when you're dealing with other women and fucking around. Make sure you keep your shit tight, man. That's all I'm saying. Not to be afraid. Just keep your shit tight. If you're gonna fuck around and do your thing, keep your shit tight, man. Keep your shit tight. Whether you gotta get a second phone, a burner phone, you gotta buy a third apartment on the side. Keep your shit tight. Keep your shit tight, man. Keep it tight. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who has a passport? Where have you guys been? Anybody had a passport moving around? I think about leaving the country, going out. Probably maybe about next month sometime. Moving around. I'm gonna be doing some vlogging too. I might go to Brazil, Medellin, Cartagena.
Brazil is nice, bro. Oh man,
Yeah.
Brazilian chicks.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm gonna be out there. I'm moving around, but yeah, man, that was good dialogue. Good dialogue. I like guys that come on.
I mean, the man, he's so like he just says it.
He living that king life.
Yeah,
What it
he's
looks
living
like.
the good life. Yeah. The but I mean, still, bro, I wouldn't personally feel safe going without a prenup, especially if you're making a lot of money and you
He in
know
love,
that
man.
you're.
He in love.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah, that prenup.
He in
I
love,
mean,
man.
hey, bro, it's dangerous, bro.
He in love. Hey, he in love. But you never know. Wait, he got a baby. Hey.
Oh, and he got a
Hey,
baby. Oh man,
he got
that
a
child
baby.
support and that alimony. And I'm not. I hope this never happened, but he got to protect his investments because he did all that work and she's just 19. Man, that's a come up.
Bro,
That's a come.
he's an established man at like 32, right? He was 32. So he
He's like
got
33.
a lot of wealth, bro. And I'm just
He got
saying,
that bread.
you don't just trust a stranger, even if it's your wife. You don't trust her with that kind of power.
Yeah, true.
He love her though. You never. Hey, she from Nigeria. She from the motherland. You never know. But man,
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
but he just told us how even women outside the country are up on game, and I hope he
yeah,
don't
he up
think
on
that.
that game.
I hope he don't think she's a fool, man. She already watching him, checking him. Hey, you're in Manhattan. Why you answer the phone? She's not stupid, and she hangs out with the
yeah.
American people. She's talking about,
And that's
you know,
and that's why I told him. This is why I told him. Hey, listen, just tell her about just tell her.
facts,
Because when you
facts.
have listen, let me tell you something. I used to be that guy, right? I used to be the guy that I used to be the type of dude like, yeah, I like other women, but like, you my girl. And I used to have to I used to be in the house with a chick, and then the female that my side chick would call, and I would go downstairs real quick, or like I'm checking the mail or something like that. Or
Yeah,
I'll go in the car real quick, talk to her, or we be at a restaurant with me and my girl, and I'm like, I run to the bathroom real quick and talk, like, or I would have my phone like this, or I have it kind of turned so she can't really see, or I have it kind of close to my chest and like texting. Like chicks be knowing, they ain't not dumb.
And they definitely be knowing.
Yeah, they be knowing. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I got tired of doing that lifestyle, man.
I did
Like
too.
I just started telling them, like, yeah, like I gotta and chicks they was more open to it. I just got tired of playing that game,
Bro,
man.
yeah. I mean, hey, that's the easy life, though. The women get to enjoy. I
I
mean,
hope he got an LLC too for his company. I hope he got shit in the trust because he can protect himself and his practices and his money by putting his shit through different corporations and liabilities. And hopefully he thinks it through because like we said, man, he's established, he got money. And at the end of the day, I would tell her, hey man, I'm sleeping around, but look, if you break up with me, you won't get as much money as you would get if you keep fucking with me. And I'm not trying to lose you, but I'm just saying, like, don't go that route. Don't go the fucking divorce route, the alimony route, if you want to split up. But that's a whole other story. But hey, like you said, Darius, tell the truth and get it out the way, and just let her know it's just some cheeks. I'm just clapping cheeks. That's it. Just clapping cheeks.
Right. It's my birthright. And here's the thing:
yeah.
these women they be sleeping with Pookies and Ray Rays. They be listen. These women, I live in Chicago, right? These women out here, they be having dudes. They be having babies by dudes who don't got much of anything. Like barely got a job. They barely got like. And I'm looking like, you telling me I got all this going for myself.
Yeah.
And I'm telling, it's not like I'm hiding. I'm telling you. And then, man, guys, you just start just be honest. The older you get, the more you start realizing, like, I don't care about you being sad. It's my birthright. If whatever I want in life, just whatever you want in life, just go for it. And just be honest.
And then they be so broke, the only thing they can afford out there is a gun. Them Pookies and Ray Rays in Chicago.
Yeah. They don't got no perk card, nothing like that. They just Let me tell y'all something, man. If only like, and what it's about too, it ain't even necessarily about looks. What it's about is your mindset. Right, because I'm tired of people saying, "Man, Darius, you just tall, you 6'3", so no, it's about your mindset. If you switch that and you start thinking, you know what, this is like, for example, on my main channel, I got over 500,000 subscribers. Some people are like, man, how you do it, man? That's crazy, man. You know how I did it? I just said, you know what, I'm just going to switch my mindset. I'm gonna do something different. And guess what? We all here right now, right? So if you go for what you want, and you just be brutally honest, women, what they're gonna do is cry. Like they'll be like, "Oh man," and then they'll just come around to it and accept it. You just get past that little crying, goofy stuff, like you don't think I'm good enough, or you tired of me. It's like no, like Then what happens is they'll come around. And then here's the thing: let's say they never come around. Let's say they break up with you. Well, guess what? She never really wanted to be with you anyway.
So didn't.
And because I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There are so many women around this globe who are praying for a man who's 25% of you. There's women in Cambodia and Vietnam. There's women all over who are like, man, I'll just take 10% of Rashad or AK of Entrepreneur Joy. Just give me 10% of you. You can have any other woman.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
You gotta switch our mindset, man.
Yeah, and then confidence too. You gotta have confidence.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can't go in there like can I have another woman? If you don't get mad though, like if you don't like it, I won't do it. No, you tell them, listen, this is what I want. If you ain't with it, then whatever.
I mean, hey, bro, you want your first, like, especially if someone's gonna be your wife. Like you want her to be someone you can have fun with, in the sense that she's your sexual joy. Like she has to be, in that sense, having a virgin just feels better. It's like you have this exclusivity, and you won't probably find it in America. Let's be real. And also the submission part, and the shyness, and the feminine tone, and all this. She just acts like a lady, like a submissive lady. You don't get headaches. You're enjoying your life. You pay, sure. I mean, you'll pay for the trips, right? But you have the control. You don't sign with the government. You don't lose your power to her because of the government.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Prenup is like, if you have to get married, prenups is a thing.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Say it again.
I mean, what if she started with scratch from you, and y'all helped build a little business that became something? Y'all still feel like prenup, or what y'all feel about that?
Like it's prenup.
Yeah, still prenup.
Because I had a power there if it's prenup. Without prenup, I won't have the power.
Look, the prenup should say your wealth in your bank account is yours and hers is hers. Because if they're forcing out money from your bank account, that's sick.
Right.
Okay, so is the power in the man, or is the power in the prenup? Like which one has the power though?
The government.
But the prenup is a necessary evil.
The government run you. Like, I'm be honest with you. Like,
hey, let's be real. If the U.S. government wants you dead, they're gonna try.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I've been in family court. It's not a joke. Listen.
Sure ain't.
Once you're in here, you think, oh man, I'm big. Listen, they run you. Hold on a second. I tuned out real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, bro, look, the government has way too much control over our relationships. It's crazy. It's sick.
Yeah.
So don't even, if you're...
Yeah. Like government, the government, let me tell y'all something, man. You think you're so big and bad. Yeah, I run. Once you get in that courtroom, whether it's divorce court or family court, they're looking to get you. Listen, Trust me, they not playing no game. That's why I tell guys, number one, don't get married. Just don't even do it, man. It's not even worth it.
No, that is
Don't get married. Listen, you're gonna be, even if having kids. Like I got kids, but like I think long and hard, no homo, before you go that route. Because I'm telling you right now, the women know that the government, the courts are on their side. They know this.
Yeah, they know that.
Facts.
So
hey, Darren,
yes.
do they get a piece of your child support? Like, does the government get a piece of that money?
Well, I don't pay child support, but no. Do they get a piece? Yeah, I believe they do. Maybe it's like,
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
it's big.
I've heard of that.
It's big business for them, man. So yeah,
is there any actual benefits to being married, like for economic purposes? Like, do you
No.
get tax breaks?
So what? I think like $1,000. Man, what's that $1,000 gonna do a year?
Bro, I'm not taking $1,000 to risk all that, bro. What?
Literally, like you get $1,000 every, like, when you do taxes, but that's it. Like, that's not no incentive,
That ain't even
man,
worth.
dude. Man, I'm telling y'all, listen. But listen, if y'all want to get married, go do it. All I gotta say is this: you only have one life, and as you get older, you're gonna be like, man, listen. These courts are big business, and they look to. They gonna get. I'm looking to get the guy, the man, the dad. You can be the best husband, the best dad. You can have the best intentions. But when a woman steps in that courtroom with you, she already has the upper hand. You better hope and pray that she doesn't do you in like dirty.
Yeah, I mean, I believe there's more than one life, but this life is still important, bro. You shouldn't risk all your assets. Like, it's so stupid. Why be stupid? Like, it's.
And
Bro,
also, like,
we're
if-
supposed to have authority, and this is why we hate the government, because they're trying
Exactly.
to feminize us.
Oh yeah.
Damn the government. Man, I hate it.
Hey, if you have like a verbal dispute with your woman and the cops arrive, do you feel like they always gonna be on the woman's side, even if she lying and crying and shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I seen it. I seen it. Like I remember. I started to record it real quick. Like I was in. It was about maybe like It was in July, and me and my chick was going getting some ice cream and everything. It was like, was it like a Saturday? And what happened was, I swear to God, this is true. I should have recorded it. Right? It was a female. We were in line. It was a female that was a little farther over, and and it was a man over here. What I noticed was, it was about, I swear to God, it was 8 police officers around the female. Now, granted, we didn't know who they were around, though. So me and my chick just in the line, like, who's they around? And the female was like this.
Wow.
Now let me tell you, she's sitting on the curb like this. We didn't see it until one officer left, right? So it's about 8 officers around. We're like, what are they around? We think it's a little kid. It's a female, right? And then about maybe about 80 feet or 100 feet away, there's one man, and it's an officer, like, just standing there and everything like that. Kind of like, just talking to him. And I'm looking like, yeah, some sort of domestic situation happened, but they're treating the woman like she's a god. I mean, it was literally 8 officers around this chick, and and I see the dude over there, and he's trying to explain himself, like and then they end up letting everybody go, but it was like, wow, it was they just to let you know, women are 100% protected in the courts and everything like that, and they put women first 100%. Period. Point blank.
That's how
That's good. That's good to know. You're never gonna get married legally, and if you have to, that's kind of sad, but then you get prenup.
The fact behind, just let you know that I shouldn't even do this with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I feel like that she might leave me or she might do me dirty, you never know. Man, I just listen. I'll say this: if a woman can't be with you without signing a contract, She don't want to be with you like that. She don't really want you. Trust me. She just wants the benefits, and she wants a retirement plan if she decides to leave. At best, you can do this. You can say, "Hey, I get you a ring. Let's and I pledge to you like you will pledge your commitment to me, and that's it." Because here's the thing. So, for example, my chick been with me for 5 years, coming I think like 5 years, whatever. What's the difference in me giving her a ring tomorrow versus me giving her a ring 4 years ago, 3 years ago? No, there's no difference. She's still gonna be the.
But you
She
know,
should
the
be.
whole ring concept, it's not even found in religion. It's just a tradition. Like, it's just a concept. It's just an idea. It doesn't really have legitimacy. Like, even in marriage in Islam, you don't have to have rings. Like, you can do that, but you don't have to. And also, you don't have to involve the government. And when you
You don't have
divorce as a and when you
It's all
divorce as
business.
a man, you're not supposed to lose your wealth. Like, the law of the Sharia law is that you don't lose your wealth to the woman you're divorcing. No, because you already paid a dowry when you married her. So, like, she doesn't get your wealth. That's fair. Why would she? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
follow the U.S. laws on being a cuckold. Like, that's not fun, bro.
Listen, the government is not a joke, man. I'm telling you, you only live
Nah,
one life.
hell.
Ain't no.
Hey, you made a good point there. You made a good point. You've been with your girl 5 years, and if it become another 5 years, I mean, what's the
difference?
what's really going to change? What's really going to change by me buying this $20,000 ring, having this $20,000 reception, buying this tuxedo, buying the food, renting out a venue, all to say I got a license to fucking say I'm married? Like, it's all a business, but I get what you're saying though. But I get it. Everyone's different. I will never knock a man for wanting to go through that. I get it. We've been brainwashed and conditioned for that shit. But like you said, what really changes? The bed's not going to change. You're still going to shower. You're still going to brush your teeth. Your toothbrush still going to be there the next morning. What changes really?
You know what?
But,
you know what changes? I'm gonna tell you what changes. The frequency of sex
for the woman.
changes. She's gonna change. Trust me. You're gonna keep paying those bills. You're gonna keep taking on this, but the frequency of sex will change. Her attitude will change. Her weight will change. She will gain more. I'm telling you, she won't be. Okay. So when you marry a woman, she won't be on her toes as much, right? She won't be like. So my chick, she's always happy. She's always in a good. Like, even if she has to fake it, because she knows I can get rid of her at any moment. So she has to be on her best behavior. If I marry this chick, she can come in, these clothes everywhere. Like, you ain't let the seat down. I don't feel like having sex. You know how I know? I've had at least 100 consultations with different men who have told me these things. And I've seen my male family members experience this. The chicks gain weight. They have an attitude. But here's the thing: you still got to hold up your end of the bargain, which means you got to pay the bills. You got to still love her unconditionally, but she can switch up anytime as she wants. But my chick is, go ahead. Yes.
Not to cut you off, but do you think that's why a lot of women are mad, because they try to get a guy to marry them and then they cut them off, they fuck them, dump them, and they mad like, damn, I didn't get one. Damn, I gave my pussy up. I didn't get another one. Damn, I keep giving my pussy up, but I haven't trapped a nigga yet. You think that's why a lot of them are mad, you think, a little bit deep down inside?
100%. Because so you got to understand, every time a woman opens her leg, she wants something from you.
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of women do it in different ways. So some women will say, hey, like, I want you to take me out to something to eat. Like, you might take me to Dave & Buster's or McDonald's or whatever, or Ruth Chris. Or every woman who opens her legs to you, nothing in their mind, nothing is free. So it could be her just having a place to live with you, like, temporarily. It could be her getting to hold your hand. It could be anything, but women are always trying to scheme. They're thinking not just the short term, but the long term. If I have sex with this guy, it could just be for attention. Like a woman could have sex with you, just like, okay, I just want some attention from you and everything. But they're always looking to get something from you. But to your question, yes, women get mad when they have sex with you and you don't want to like be with them, marry them, whatever. They like, man, like, and then they move on to the next guy, the next guy.
But then they take it out on the next guy, like, hey, I'm dating with a purpose now. You ain't gonna waste my time now. Like, hold on, baby. Like, I know you got a past. I know you be damaged. I get it. Slow down, baby. Like, oh nah, you better take me out somewhere fancy. I'm not going to a bar. You better be on time. Like when they start talking, I can hear the pain. I can see their past through their words, right through their words. I can see it. Like, she's been hurt. She's been pump and dump. She's been told lies. Some nigga done told her he gonna give her a ring. Didn't do it. And a lot of that, like, it's a lot of pressure on a guy to really have to convince a woman, hey, it's gonna be okay. Like, it's sad, it's emotional. Not for me, but it's like, baby, just relax. Like, yo, relax. Like, you know, you don't need my money. I know you're trying to get a ring. I know you're trying to get a ring. I know you want a commitment. I know you want somebody that's gonna be honest with you, be consistent. Like, and now you're telling me I gotta wait 90 days for the box? Are you out your fucking mind? Like, what the hell are we talking about right now? But it's interesting. But like you said, they always want something, and I don't blame them. But you can definitely hear the pain and the hurt
in their voice,
and a lot of healing needs to be done with a lot of these women who've been jumping around, fucking around, and guys leading them on and things like that. And hey, I get it,
bro.
I think
Bro, honestly, Tupac said it. Like, you gotta go back to jacking off. Bro,
he said that?
Yeah, he said that. I swear. Like, he literally said that if you're like he had a change up after he got really famous, and he was like, if you're with a bad chick, like, don't like, he was talking about beating them up and stuff. Like, he went brutal. But he said every funeral you go to, there was a chick horny the day before. So,
yeah,
it was crazy. I mean, he really went hard, bro.
Hey, so even with the passport game, like you said, women want something. So if a woman is acting all submissive and docile and hey daddy,
Right, she
hey
wants
handsome,
something.
absolutely, absolutely.
Every woman.
So, right, fact,
that's every
fact.
woman.
That's why sometimes, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. If I meet a new girl and I get her number, and I text her and she texts me back, hey handsome, how you doing? Oh, you're so sexy. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck this bitch want? Oh, she being too extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have women say, like, you know, they be on that, hey handsome, hey, and they be, you know, they just be women disguise it in such a way where they like, okay, because every woman be wanting resources and money and security, man. Like, it's like, man, they always want something. I'm just trying to hang out and have a good time. And they think that sex is a gift. Most women, like, they just been trained that sex is a gift and you should be grateful. But the thing is, it's an enjoyable experience for them too. So sex should never be the end all be all. But yeah, these women be wanting. They always got a hidden motive.
Bro, honestly, sex, like, it depends, bro. Like, if it's just a random chick, it's not worth getting entangled into some BS drama over. Like, it's not worth that, bro. But you still wanna have a woman that you actually, like, you love her, but you're not in love. You wanna have that, you know, you wanna be intimate with a feminine woman. That's just, it's hard to live without. Like, especially in the, it doesn't matter where you live. You can be in the Middle East, you're gonna want a wife. You can be in the West, you're gonna want a wife. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say wife, I don't mean the government. I don't mean, don't get involved with, don't marry the government.
Man, hey, as long as you know what you want and she's willing to follow and be by your side. I mean, hey, you know, you create your own formula. You don't gotta follow this shit. You don't.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, we at the peak. We still got 72 in here. Anybody else want to join the stream? There's the link. Shout out to Mr. K. He says, been hearing a lot of people mention the rabbit hole. Do you plan on talking the discussion there for those? Oh yeah, the rabbit hole series. Yeah, we're gonna get back to those. This is just a new setup. I like the panel. We're gonna get back to the rabbit holes and everything like that. The more raw and uncut, good stuff. But I like to switch things up too. You always gotta evolve, you know.
But when I saw your rabbit holes, I realized you're the most radical person. Like, bro, I get scared. Like, listen, some of the things, bro, is just I don't take it too seriously. Sometimes I cut down the level a bit.
Hey, Darius.
Yes.
If the guy is the breadwinner, why would the government give the woman a house in a divorce? Like, what sense does that fucking make?
Man, I just know the government gets they get a percentage, right? So the government gets a percentage. Here's the thing, and I heard somebody say this. I forgot who said it. The only way the laws will change, the divorce and family court laws that are against men, only way they'll change is when these older judges get out of the picture. That's number one. And number two, these judges get done dirty as well. So right now, these judges are handing out child support, taking away dudes' money, taking away dudes' kids, giving them housing because it's never happened to them, right? As soon as it happens to them, you know, as soon as their wife, you know, does them dirty or said, I want a divorce and takes their money, then their mindset will change. Right now, you just got these judges in these robes and they're just like, you know, this. And then they go home and go eat and they take a shower and they go to sleep, right? So the only way things are going to get better is if, you know, these guys retire as well. And we need new guys because a lot of these judges, they're not hip to what's really going on in the social media age. And then these women, they still think these women are like from the 1970s and stuff, 1960s.
But this is like all this is the man. They want the man out the home. That's what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. They want the man out the home. They want to get the kids to the woman, and then that's how they want it to be messed up. Like, let me say this: as a father, as a man, you should never have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to be with your children. Think about that.
Right.
There's so many men who are paying hundreds and tens of thousands of dollars just to spend a little bit of time with their own children. But the mom is not paying them. Like it's such a corrupt thing. This is why I always talk about these things. And I started a channel is because I want men to say, listen, you only got one life. Do you really want to potentially go down that route? Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I mean, listen, I don't even want to take a chance. You shouldn't even want to take a chance on it. There's a lot of men who are suffering, man. And listen, you don't want to, it's not fun. A lot of men are having, I've talked to a lot of men, sleepless nights. They ain't showering for 3-4 days. They ain't eating what they want to eat. Like they're suffering because they can't see their kids. Either and the government is keeping them away. The moms are toxic and manipulative and keep them away. All types of different things. So you know, you just got to be careful out there and ask yourself, is it worth it? What you gotta do?
Definitely. Yeah.
Other than that, guys, we're gonna end the stream. We approaching 3 hours, man. Sometimes we can go and I forget how much time we has went by. But we're gonna be live on Thursday. We got a new topic. I didn't even get through all the videos. You know, this is why I like the panel because you never know who might come up. Shout out to Emperor something. I forgot his name. We're gonna see you guys Thursday at 7 p.m. Hope to have all you guys back on the panel. And
no doubt.
You guys enjoy your night, man.
Thank you, bro.
Hey,
Take care.
Yes.
One last question
Yeah,
before you go. If they're trying to, if this YouTube space and this society is trying to cancel you guys for speaking the real because they want to keep everybody simp, how does that affect the thing? Because like they'll cancel you, cancel this guy, cancel this guy. I feel like they're canceling guys who are speaking too much truth. They want to keep people like, I guess, weak or keep them like
Right.
like simping.
So right. So the thing is, brother, us men, we are the backs of society. So let's say, for example, I make $100,000 a year. Matter of fact, take it back. Let's say all three of you guys make $100,000 a year, right? Or now it's two of them, both of you guys. If I'm telling you the truth about female nature and all these different things, that's $200,000 a year potentially that's not going back through the government or going and it's going to be funneled to these women. So they can't have me up. They can't have. Matter of fact, we have 69 people in here. Let's say all 69 of you guys made $100,000 a year. That's $169,000. No, I'm talking. No, that's $690,000. Right? I'm not trying to be good at math. That's $690,000 that is not going to be funneled through the government and back to these women. They have to cancel me. They have to cut my YouTube off. They have to demonetize. They have to say you violated this because I'm waking men up and I'm helping men to understand their value, number one, and number two, not to get caught up with these women. Listen, $100,000 ain't nothing to scratch it. That's a lot of money. I don't care what state you live in, right? So if I'm telling guys, be careful, watch out for these girls that be these foodie calls and make sure you value yourself. Make sure she's giving something in return. Don't be out there paying bills. And what's going to happen is they're going to be like, man, he's teaching all these successful, wealthy guys about how we extort men for money. And then that's where you got all these women coming in here talking about all this crazy stuff. So, yeah, they're looking to cancel because I have a voice. You guys have a voice. And they don't want us to wake men up. They don't want you to see the light. And they said, just like they did Kevin Samuels. So trust me, my channel's they've been messed with. I don't say nothing to nobody. I just keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing. Believe me, my channel, all three of my channels have been messed with over the years. And they just don't want the truth to come out. They don't, here's the thing. They don't want men to have a voice. They just want you to keep working. Keep working, just keep working and paying the bills. Don't talk about what's going on in your life. Don't talk about those divorces. Don't talk about how you can't see your kids. Don't talk about how a chick used you for money and food. Just keep working. And they just keep whipping you, keep working. That's what they want.
Yo.
Man, that's sad, man. That's sad. Have they sent you like a personal email like, hey Darius, we're watching you, stop that shit? Like
no, they don't. I'll say this, they don't do personal emails. What they do is they'll delete like 3 videos. And you're like, what? And then or they'll like demonetize your, so they'll demonetize, like a lot of guys like Fresh and Fit, they just got demonetized out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, they'll demonetize you for like 2-3 months. And now here's the thing, they won't delete your channel. They'll just demonetize. And you like, and just to discourage you, just be like, yeah. And you like, man. Or they'll they'll do stuff like that. But man, they have a lot of different ways.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm pretty sure everybody that's watched you over the years appreciate you for putting your platform at the mercy of whoever's hating, whether it's Me Too women or the weirdos that run these corporations. Hey, we appreciate you for putting out information and willing to keep going, man. And damn, man, you must be saying some real shit if they're trying to counsel you or even attempting to counsel you, man. So whatever you're saying has to be important. It has to be valued. So I know I value it, man.
Yeah, and I love, number one, I love being a man, and I believe we need strong men in order to have quality women. It starts with the men. So if I'm giving you guys the information, so for example, if I'm telling you guys, be masculine, be dominant, value yourself, put yourself first, then you'll have feminine and friendly women, because they're gonna say, you know what? In order for me to get with a guy like Darius or Entrepreneur Joey or whatever, then I gotta be, submissive and feminine. but they want women to be masculine and they want men to be feminine. Right? This is why they say toxic masculinity and misogyny and everything, all that garbage crap.
Mhm.
They just that means I don't want you to be a man. I don't want you to lead. I don't want you to be masculine. I want you to be submissive and feminine, and I want you to cater to the female 100%. And if you speak out against this, oh, you're misogynist. Or now they try to dox you. You know, they try to, say, hey, where you work, and they try to cancel, get you fired. Or now I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I ain't had no 9-to-5 job in freaking years, and I never will have one. Never will have to have one, and I'm grateful. But yeah, these women, this society, they don't want men to be men. But other than that, man, we're gonna get out of here, and we will see you guys we'll see you guys Thursday at 7 p.m.
All right.
All right, take care, dude.